Am I doing this right? La la la. La 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 la. Okay, yeah, my microphone is definitely on. Oh dear, I think it's happening. I think this is happening. Okay. Um shit. Hold on. I need to determine whether or not this is working correctly. Did Hello. I will say hello again once we have accumulated more mischief makers. I'm just chilling. My I need to cut my bangs. They need to be just short enough that you can actually see my eyebrow. Maybe here. Let me make the chat bigger because I don't like that you can barely see what you guys are saying. Actually, wait, should I be up higher? No, oh, frick, I don't know what I'm doing. We'll just have a weird setup this time. um, hello. Hello, friends. I like that it's lime green. I don't know why it's lime green, but I like that it's lime green. Hello, Ben from Gulf City and Ali RX. Welcome. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if my audio levels are all right. My microphone is close-ish to me. I can't really scoot anywhere else. I'm kind of stuck here. So, should I share that I'm doing this? Does it matter? Do we want more people to come in? Probably not. I'm not sure. Well, wait, what? Oh. Okay. Okay. I have a complaint. I have a very minor complaint, and it's probably because I don't know how to use technology. But this complaint that I have, I need to put on some lip balm. Okay, there it is. This doesn't work very well. See, it doesn't... It doesn't... I can physically push the thing back in the thing. There we go. Yes. I can physically push the lip balm back into the tube, but I don't know what's happening. This thing is painful. I gave myself like a blood blister by holding this. These are the EOS brand lip balm things. I was holding it like this against the pad of my finger, and I closed it, and I like exploded my finger inside. It hurts really bad. Don't do that. What was I talking about? Hi, Assassin. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we will have more polite acquaintances and or friends arrive shortly. No, I will not do my math homework, Abaddon. You're such a bully. For heaven's sake, you can't make me. I shall always evade you and elude you and be one step ahead of you in your math homeworky tyranny. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the thing, my mild, misgiving with YouTube. I should really not be unconscious right now. Wait, what? I should really not be conscious right now. Clearly. Anyway, if you select a custom thumbnail for your streams, it will not let you go back to it just randomizing a thumbnail from the particular stream you're doing if you don't set one. I have that stupid like reaction image guy that I put up for my last stream because I was at a total loss as to what to do. And so now it puts him as the thumbnail for all of my streams, and I would like that to not be the case. So I don't know how to remedy that. I don't think that that should be the case, and maybe it's not. I need to fix my hair. It's looking really not okay. It's fine. Nobody cares. It's okay. Harold, is that his name? How do I say your name? Hello, welcome. Schnippa. I did. Did I say it right? Hello. Welcome. Let's see. Abaddon said, also you forgot. Oh my God. I did forget about the movie night. I'm so sorry. I planned to do a movie night with my Discord, and I did not. Okay. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that. Hopefully soon, but you can tell, unfortunately, that I've been kind of overwhelmed and just totally all over the place lately. Got some family things going on, got some normalish work things going on, so I'm so sorry. I'm not going to give you an approximate date of when I'm going to do it, when we're actually going to do it. I'm not going to say, we're going to do a movie night in my Discord this week or next week. I can't guarantee that right now, but I'm so sorry I forgot. That's really embarrassing. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Oh, but like Sniper, but in a trash accent. Oh, I gotcha. I'm so dumb. Yes, I can see that now. Thank you. That's how I pronounce it. Math put men on the moon. That's true, Assassin of the Gray. But I am not good at math. No one can ever make me be good at math. It's not possible. And also, I have no desire to be good at math, so it's just not going to happen. But it's a valid point. So, I really don't like that the thumbnail is what it is, but I can't fix it now. As you may be able to see from the title of this stream, we are going... Oh, these are bigger than I thought. I might only be able to eat like 2 of these. But they have these real neat things I discovered at the Walmart bakery because I am bougie, as the kids say. These are tiny pumpkin pies. Bite-sized pumpkin pies with cream cheese frosting. Freshness guaranteed. Also, the tamper seal does not appear to have been broken. So if anybody, like, I don't know, like, directly hacked several different plagues onto these, they did a good job of putting the seal back in place. So, oh, it smells really good. I just thought, I'm hungry. So we're going to sample these incredibly healthy little snacks here. So, you know, we're gonna just start on that now. There's really no graceful way to segue into this. It's just happening. So hang on, everyone. Prepare to be traumatized inevitably somehow. Hi, Data Wasteland. How are you? Just got here. Where's the pie? Yes, they're magnificent little things. I shouldn't say that because I don't know yet. Is this whole thing comes off, doesn't it? Okay. I'm trying to do this away from the microphone so you're not all deafened. Schnipa said, Walmart bakery? Yeah, that's a thing. Hold on. Oh, they don't smell bad at all. What? Oh, dude, they're gonna fall out. I have a bunch of tiny pumpkin pies with cream cheese frosting. Cream cheese frosting. So, oh, they're cute. They're all very cute. I'm just going to start with one and I'm going to start ingesting it now. I don't know what else to do. They smell they smell really good. They are, I mean, they're smaller than your standard pumpkin pie, but I'm probably going to be able to eat like 2 of these and be completely full. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Okay, I'm going to set it on the napkin on my desk and then just gently. Okay. Let's just get to it. Oh boy. Hi, Bugman07. Hey, Michelle. Got any pumpkin pie for the rest of us? I do not know how to transfer this to any of your present locations, so I don't know how to help. I'm so sorry. Just gonna have to It's the whole mukbang thing or whatever. Mukbang, I don't know how to say it. For some reason, you enjoy food vicariously through someone else, which just sounds like torture to me, watching someone else eat something tasty that you don't have. But I'm sorry. Wow, guess I'll starve then. Oh, yeah. I didn't think this through, and I'm a little self-conscious because I don't want to eat and talk with my mouth full, but we can't sit in awkward silence, can we? How do people do these things? How does one... I don't know. I don't know. Abaddon said, Chat-Mort, what's 2 plus 2? I don't know if it's 4 anymore or not. I have not stayed up to date on whether that's... I'm allowed to say that 2 plus 2 equals 4. Things are a-changing around these parts. Looks less like a pie and more like a muffin filled with pumpkin, says Schnipa. I have one really itchy spot right here. I suppose so. I mean, the crust looks real good and crusty. I'm really itchy. I've discovered that in the winter, I scratch obsessively. So I'm going to be scratching my arms, my shoulders. I'm sorry. The air is dry and I'm itchy. Hi, Zaralath. How are you? Hi, Basil. Yo, lady, give me food. No, I can't. I can't give this to you. It's with me. Arbok is cobra backwards. Oh, if Arbok is cobra backwards and Ekans is snake backwards. Nope. Not doing that. Not today, Satan. I have seen that a million times before and it's not happening. I'm not falling for it. This smells really good. I'm gonna take a little bite and we're gonna have to just kind of feel out whether we're gonna sit here in awkward silence while I chew or if I'm going to talk with my mouth full. We're just gonna have to see where the night takes us. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Ooh. I like it. Data Wasteland said, we all need to synchronize a pie night, Chat-Mort. As for entertainment, see how many you can eat at a time while whistling. I can't whistle, so that doesn't work. I can't whistle. I can kazoo. Would that not be the grossest thing you've ever seen? If I eat little foods and then kazoo them out, that's so gross. We're not ever doing that. That's not going to happen. Chat-Mort, you are going to get fat from all that pie. Ugh. It's way too much of the frosting. There's almost no pumpkin. I'm obsessed with pumpkin. Pumpkin pie mix, canned pumpkin. The tamper evidence seal settled and it scared me. I wish there was more pumpkin. We'll just have to eat our way through a couple more to see. Because this is too much. This is too much sweet and not enough pumpkin. Oh. Hello, AliRx. Welcome to me eating bite-sized pumpkin pies on the internet. There's almost not enough pumpkin to taste. I'm heartbroken. Hi, how do you say your name? Troa Barton? Hello! Pecan pie is better. I don't even know if I've had it before. If I did, it didn't leave a very positive impression. I'm weird. I like pumpkin pie. I really like chocolate cream pie. I'm fine. I like key lime pie. And if rhubarb pie is made really well, I like it. But other than that, I'm really weird and I don't like much else, truly. Oh, these would be so good with coffee. Oh, I'm gonna have a happy breakfast tomorrow. Hi, RJ Bansmall, number 68. Welcome. Goat Thrapple. Yay! I would like a fresh Cuban coffee. I really would. Oh, he's from... Okay, I'm sorry. He's from Gundam Wing. I didn't know that. I've watched almost no Gundam at all. Except for the, like, horrible meme one that people pretend doesn't exist. The one that's like the Windows ME of Gundam cartoons was the only one I watched. I need to find some kind of instrument to get all this off, because that's gross. It's too much floof on top. I don't have much. I don't want to pick at it with my hand. That's gross. Are we having fun yet? Are you entertained? Are you entertained? You should be. It's too much not pumpkin. I'm really disappointed in how this has developed thus far. I'm really sad. That one, SD Gundam. I just remember Bakunetsu Maru. I remember nothing else about it, other than that it was not very good cell shading animation when that was pretty early on. I think. That's all I remember. This is it's too much floof and I don't want to put my goo on my finger. That's not the kind of stream we're doing. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm at the end of my rope and we've just begun. Okay, I'll just... it's like fluffy and delicious. You guys would love this. Which is why it's even more of an atrocity that I'm like gently just moving the cream cheese off. This doesn't really taste like cream cheese. Unless this is like homemade cream cheese, because I like the Pillsbury brand cream cheese icing. Yeah, it's cream cheese frosting. That's the problem. I hate frosting. Frosting is gross, dude. Oh. The pumpkin doesn't taste like pumpkin very much. I'm not impressed. Damn. This is sad. Okay. Hi, Sardi. How are you? You couldn't sleep. Well, I hope you are well rested by tomorrow sometime. Eating on camera is gross. Why do people watch this? Why are you yelling? What's going on? Help! Oh, I'm gonna miss greeting people. Oh, help. Time to panic. Oh my gosh, there's so many different profile pictures. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna miss somebody. I probably have missed people already. Hold on. I think I greeted all these people down to here. Maybe we are about caught up. Okay. A special Easter communion wafer, said Zaralath. Yes. Very much so. Yes. RJ said, hey, Morty, where's Rick? I don't know. I have something coming in the mail that's relevant to that. It's so dumb, but I'm really excited, and it should get here soon, and I will be very excited to show everyone. You need to watch Mobile Fighter G Gundam. It is so good. I might have watched a little bit of that, actually. If inanimate objects could stop settling on my desk with absolutely no provocation or airflow to cause it, that would be cool. That would be neat. My skin is so dry. Okay. For those of you who know that I was looking into getting a sleep study done and thought I had a sleep disorder and they diagnosed me with one, now I'm on medication. This is what it's like. This is what it's... When I'm awake, this is what it's like now. It's going to be this nightmare forever. It's going to be exhausting and stressful for every one of you. It's just mayhem and pandemonium. It's just bad. It's really, really bad, and it's going to stay bad. It's going to get bad, and it's going to stay bad every time I'm on here now, because my brain is... Not only can I not keep a single train of thought because my brain is everywhere at the same time, I now jump from one topic to another incoherently very quickly. So I am so itchy. I don't handle the winter air well. I'm real itchy. I am so horrifyingly itchy. Hi, Gulf City Peterbilt Confederacy. Yay! Welcome. What else? Who else? What's happening? Finger the goo. I don't want to do this. I'm not a heifer. That's mean. Actually, I've lost a ton of weight on this medication. I'm just scratching my armpit. It's just happening now. And I didn't mean for it to happen at all. It's just happening. And it's a little alarming. It's very peculiar. All right. I think there's less goo on this one, so... Oh, it's so gooey. Oh, gross. Oh, I don't like touching it. Oh. I'm not enjoying this. It's too sweet. It's just too sweet. I don't like it. This is like homemade frosting that the Walmart bakery made. I'm surprised that something baked by Walmart employees doesn't taste good. But a lot of Walmart employees are extremely talented, charming, wonderful people. They just, whatever ingredients they were given to work with, the recipe for this was really, really underwhelming. Oh. Can't let any of the pie crust escape. That's the best part. This is not phenomenal. It's really not. It's not horrible. But the pumpkin doesn't taste like pumpkin. Actually. Oh, it's collapsing in on itself. Just like society. I'm not crazy. Everything's fine. I'm drooling everywhere. Hello, everyone. Ah, frick, it jumped. Hello. Greetings. Welcome. I'm gonna go back and try and figure out what was... Oh, no. Oh, I'm really behind. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hi, Aquamadula. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Data Wasteland said, new title, too much frosting in a snowstorm. Oh dear. Yes, thank you for answering the Gundam question. It's like a franchise thing, anime, mech sort of thing. Kind of, I don't know. Oh, sorry, said how a side quest, I missed it. We did an out-of-character stream tonight. It was a lot of fun. Pretty laid back, just chatting about a variety of things. There's just been too many things going on for us to be able to do a full-on episode. So hopefully things will be back to normal by Monday, perhaps. I hope I warned everyone sufficiently with the title of this video that I'm just going to be eating in the video, which is very strange. I wouldn't watch it, but if you'd like to watch it, I mean, here we are. So welcome and have a sit down and happy time. Oh, I'm really bad at this. Oh, God. Hi, Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill said, I had to pick my brother up from the jail tonight because he works there. Not arrested. He works there. Either way, I'm glad he went to the jail and came home intact. That's good to hear. Oh, man, Peterbilt beat me to answering that yes, it was an out-of-character stream. It was not bad at all. It was a good time. Scatterbrain Morty. Indeed. Squirrel. Indeed. That reminds me of the groundhog. Don't let me leave without telling you guys about the groundhog, please. This is gross. I'm having a really bad time. Not with you guys, just with the... It's not good. I'm not having... Nope. Hi, VG man. As long as you're healthy, I'm sometimes the same way anyway. Damn Grandpa Gamer. What? What is this? I don't know. What are you saying? Data Wasteland said Chat-Mort so normal. Ticks the box. I'm not smart enough to understand what joke you're making here. I'm really itchy. Morty is a grandpa? I'm not a grandpa. I don't think I'm a grandpa. That would have required a lot of things to happen that I have no memory of. A lot. Gundam seems cool. I never watched a series yet, though. This is a certified Walmart bakery moment. I know. Oh, it's a good time, isn't it? Everyone is thoroughly enjoying themselves. I think. Oh, I just remembered something I need to pull up just in case. Oh, okay. Oh, that's bright. Oh, that hurts my little eyeballs. All right. Is this where I want to be? Is this what's supposed to be happening? Yes. All right. Good times. I don't feel like myself. I feel strange. I've been in a very strange mood lately. Not a bad one, just a different one. Eat it from the bottom up. That, okay, I'm fine. Like, from down here to up here. Like, that. So I can eat most everything but the icing stuff. Am I winning? Is it a good time? People are talking about Atari and Sega. Thank you so much, Assassin, for shilling everything. I appreciate it immensely. Publix cake is the best. I've never been in a Publix, I don't think, actually. Ooh, it jumped. Well, frick. Hi, Check Your Logic. Welcome. Welcome to the basement, where I'm eating a tiny bite-sized pumpkin pies with cream cheese frosting. They're not very good. Oh, it collapsed on itself. Yeah, okay. Gonna plop that back in the thing, please. Yes. Aqua Medulla said Walmart workers should unionize against Walmart. I'm not going to disagree. Check Your Logic asked, are your kitties here? They are not. They have been making a lot of mischief tonight all around the house, but they are not in the computer office room right now. So they're doing okay. I went upstairs a little bit ago. I was messing around and editing a video, actually. I'm finally going to get a scripted video out soon. But what was I talking about? Yeah, I heard a ruckus, as they say. And I went upstairs to check on the kitties, and one of them had knocked one of the dining room chairs over. Which doesn't make any sense at all. But anyway, everyone was intact. I checked on everyone. Everyone's happy and sleepy and snuggly, and they're okay. But they are not around, unfortunately. I'm glad you like my content, Sardi. Thank you. Graham cracker crust and the snozberries don't taste like snozberries. I Love graham cracker crust. So good. I prefer that with key lime pie though. With pumpkin pie, I just love the taste of pumpkin so much. I don't want anything to detract from it. If you've got like red, what's the one brand of whipped cream, the like spray bottle thing? Not the gross crap in the tub that's like lard demons or whatever. I don't like that. The stuff in the that I like that kind. It's not getting any better than this evening. It's just not. I'm so sorry. Yay! Hi to VGC. Welcome. Pumpkin in February? Probably fake. Why it sucks. That's a good point. That is a very good point. You're eating food? Okay, good, Aqua Medulla. Why the hell wasn't I notified you were live? I don't know what to tell you. I just don't. Things have been wacky around here for a long time. You're welcome for drawing epic artwork for you, the VGC. Please eat louder. Oh. Dollar Bill said Ark was Ark tonight. Well, I'm not sure. Oh, my hair's really tangly. I'm not sure how one would disagree with that. So, I will not. Better out than in? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know. I do not understand what is being discussed anymore. Is this a Groundhog Day joke? It is not, Zaralath. Actually, I had an adventure with a groundhog. A woodchuck, a whistle pig, a ground squirrel. It was a good adventure, I think. I don't know what the conclusion to the story is yet, and I'm kind of scared to find out, but I'll probably try tomorrow to find out. It's a good story. Save the horses! Yes. Sure. Quite. Whoa, I was convinced. I was convinced that I was caught up. No, I was tragically wrong. Oh my god, I really thought I was close to caught up on your messages. Eat one in one bite. That would be funny. Well, no, it wouldn't, but I can. To anyone just joining who was incapable of reading the title, I am eating bite-sized pumpkin pies with cream cheese frosting, and they are not anywhere as good as I would have hoped. The pumpkin is gross. The frosting is too sweet. It's just all this, like, wacky, like, homemade Walmart bakery stuff. So, I can try and eat one in one bite, but I have a very small mouth, and I may gravely injure myself. Do you guys have a preference as to which one I should eat? No, there's no way for you to explain. Which one? Which one looks the smallest? They all look about the same. This one looks the smallest. I don't want to do this, but I shall. Ho ho. Okay, I'm not knocking anything over. Oh, I'm not making any horrible sounds that would hurt my ears if I was listening to this stream. Nothing like that at all. I've eaten two. I'm not full yet. But my metabolism is someone else's now that I'm on the medication I'm on. So I can eat a lot and it doesn't matter, which is surreal. It's like a dream. I don't understand what's happening to my body. Good morning. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Okay, everything's fine now. I don't know why any of you are here. I'm grateful that you are, but I do not understand. I'm not smart, Abaddon says that I said. I don't know about that. Hi, Adrian. No memory of things. Such a grandpa move. Hi, Dylan Johnson. Welcome, everybody. Strange mood is your ego prego. My ego, like my egg plant? Unless it's... That was really good. Unless it's been doing things I'm not aware of, it certainly shouldn't be. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love my eggplant friend. Oh, it's so lovely. It's really comfortable to just kind of like snuggle with it here. But that looks even stupider than everything else. So I'm just going to put that back where it belongs. Put him back in his spot. Oh, I'm not looking forward to eating this in one bite. Would you believe I'm the daughter of Maleficent, says Dylan Johnson. Perhaps. I wouldn't, I can't disprove it. Oh. Publix has the best grocery store grab-and-go stuff, too. I see, thank you. Data Wasteland said, Chat-Mort, I see the moon behind you. Have you ever seen that moon glow jewelry? I can Google it. Hold on. Copy. This is going to hurt my head. My head hurts really bad. Ugh. Paste and search. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's pretty. Oh. Wow. Choose your moon phase. Bro. That's really pretty. Yes, Data Wasteland, I have ever seen that moon glow jewelry. I'm cool and hip, and I knew exactly what you were talking about. And it's really pretty. RJ asked, did you see Mimi's latest video on Shane Dawson? I don't really watch her. I don't know if I've watched any of her stuff in the past, but I might check it out. Hi, Dr. Keeve. Hi, Mitchie. Hello, Wes. Oh, no. How do I say your last name? It's so easy when you just see people's names and you're like, and your brain just, it makes that sound when you read a name that you don't know how to pronounce. Okay, this is probably very simple. Wes Wolver. Hi, Wes. I'm sorry I butchered your name. Dollar Bill said I went to a Whole Foods once. You could smell the pretentiousness in the air, and it was thick, very thick. That is fair. Data Wasteland asked, how cold is it where you're at? It's pretty chilly here. Oh my God, my eyebrow is violently itchy. I'm even more off tonight than usual. It was in the single digits for a little while, actually, and it got to the point where, then when it was back up to like 23, it felt balmy. So, it was pretty bad here for a while. There was some snow accumulation, very, very cold. So, this smells so much better than it tastes, unfortunately. It's been cold, though. It's been pretty cold, and it's that time of year. I'm a total weenie. I have negative amounts of melanin, as you can see, and I also just have... I don't know. It's just, it doesn't work so good. My skin just doesn't work very well. It's really, like, it dries out and cracks really easily. I get hives from everything. It's so pale that it's, like, kind of see-through. Like, the people in the first episode of Fringe, I always make that comparison because it's true. The longer you look at my hands or any part of my body, the more you can see, oh my God, you can see, like, all of the tangled, intertwined webbing of veins in deeper and deeper layers, and it's really creepy. It's really creepy. Wes says we want Scooty. Oh my God. I could try and get Scooty. She's sleeping though. She might not like being brought down here at all. Ready Whip. Ready Whip is that kind? We want Scooty. Oh my God. I don't know if Scooty will let me love her. She's sleeping. She's Scooty sleeping in her favorite little bed that she sleeps in at night. Dear God, I'm really behind. This is a nightmare. How have these things... You've been having like a Scooty protest for 10 minutes and I'm just now seeing it. Damn it. Oh dear. Oh my God. Okay, everything's fine. Burp stream, surprised emoji. When don't I burp on stream? The one in the nitrous can. Ready Whip. Yes, the can, that thingy. I had an adventure with the groundhog. I did. It's true. Hello, your pal Max. Good evening to you as well. I didn't kill a groundhog, actually. Scooty, 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 oh my god, you're all bullying me. Oh, the werewoodchuck is rallying the gnomes in a rebellion against you. I reject this assertion, assassin. I don't appreciate that at all. Yeah, Aquamadula said cream cheese equals ew. I'm not enjoying this stuff. The like Pillsbury cream cheese frosting is okay. This is not very good. Good morning. I'm okay. Oh, Max said my mother bought me pumpkin pie flavored oatmeal. Hold on, I'm itchy. And it really doesn't taste much different from good old brown sugar cinnamon lol. Yeah, I can understand that. It's a little bit underwhelming. Top left, eat B5. Oh my god. Hello, Grey Eminence. Welcome. Medically induced metabolism. It's weird. Oh my god. If you eat 4 in a row out of that grid, you win. I can't. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. They're too rich. I'm not having a good time. Where do I buy that? Did you mean this eggplant Schnipa? Okay, whatever that was. It's on the floor now. This was a gift from a couple fans of SideQuest, and I believe it was from Amazon. It might be a dog toy or something. I don't think it squeaks or anything, but it's just a funny, plushy eggplant. I don't really... Oh, I'm so stupid. That's supposed to be like its shiny spot, because eggplants are shiny. I never knew what that was. I never knew what that was. I thought it was some weird logo or something for fuzzy... Okay, goodbye. What fell now? In before eggplant emoji jokes. That actually has to do with where the eggplant came from on SideQuest. Senior eggplant. Lewd Morty with her eggplant. Oh, yeah, RJ, you were asking if I was pregnant due to strange cravings. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm really itchy. I am not pregnant due to strange... That's not what you asked. I'm not pregnant, and my eggplant is also not pregnant. As far as I know. I might have to have a talk with it later, now that I'm suspecting things. Hi, Anon. Hello. Sleeping good. I'm sleeping... When I sleep, I'm sleeping good, but this medication makes me feel wide awake till 4 in the morning. So I have to make myself go lay down in bed at a decent hour, unlike what I'm doing now, because my body doesn't tell me to go to sleep. Like, I don't feel tired until long after I should have been tired. So this medication is actually, it's really interesting. I don't want to eat this. It's too big. Will you guys be able to entertain yourselves while I eat this entire giant thing and we all sit in awkward silence? Is that feasible? Hold on. I gotta drink my fizzy... Whoa. My fizzy lifting drink. Tangerine mango, 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 caffeine, 0 sodium per serving. I am obsessed with these things. They are so good. Oh. Carbonation hiccup. That too. As long as I'm making horrible noises, you know I'm probably still alive. Yeah, thank you, Data Wasteland. They're gorgeous. I know, my wow. Yeah, we talked about the pew-pews on SideQuest. It was super cool. Hi, Dr. Keeve. I'm sorry. I know I said hi a little bit ago to you. Yes, there was much discussion of the pew-pews. It was really cool. Well, it jumped again. God freaking frick. I'm fine. Everything's fine. How? Oh my god. I'm never gonna catch up so I can eat my thingy. I'm never gonna catch up. Frick, man. Max said, I have never set foot inside a Whole Foods. Everything's fine. But I feel like my jeans would instantly become skinny and a pair of glasses would materialize on my face were it the case. You got it, said Wes. Wolver? Okay, thank you. Chat butchered the names of defiler of titles. Butcherer of names, defiler of titles, Mort. Yes. Yay! Hi, Brian Yoder. Are you the queen of dad jokes? You just might be, RJ. You just might be. Brian, I think... Okay, I kind of wanted open packages tonight, but I know... Generally, people prefer if we open them in character, and I didn't want to do anything, I didn't want to let anybody down. However, I'm really dumb, and on my Amazon wish list, all my stuff that I want for me and for Lyra is in the same wish list, which is super dumb. I know better than to do this. But, when I picked up, when I got my mail... There were things that I thought were from my friend for my birthday because something came on the same day as something that my friend sent me for my birthday. And I may have opened something that you sent me and I saw a little bit of what's in there and I'm really excited. But just know that I'm really excited to open the rest of your stuff. And the one package that I know is from you, I will make sure only to open that on an episode of Side Quest when I'm sure you're present in the chat. But I'm really excited. I hope you're doing well. We want ceiling! No, my ceiling's upstairs. The ceiling is upstairs, sillies. My dear Morty ma'am, I just say you look ravishing tonight. I look alright, thank you. Lot of eyeshadow. Really cheap hoopy earrings because I never got to wear earrings as a kid because I didn't get my ears pierced till like a year and a half ago. And this is just a really form-fitting shirt and it's really comfortable. Oh my god, everything's okay. I finally got my first attack jewel +4. Thanks, Michelle. You're welcome, I think. Guns are like totally unnecessary. They are like too loud and ew. Wait, what? I was referring to the medically induced metabolism, lol. Well, now I don't remember what you're answering is in regard to my inquiry. It's very weird. It's a very, very peculiar thing to have happen. I'm on modafinil. I can take up to 200 milligrams a day, basically, based on what I need. Oh no, I see the message retracted starting. Looking at Streamlabs OBS now. Oh dear. I can take up to 200 milligrams of modafinil a day. My pills are the 200 milligram ones. And normally I cut them in half and take 100 in the morning, late morning, and if I need to take another half in the afternoon, I do, but usually I don't. If I take 200 milligrams, the whole pill at a time, I tend to get super anxious, really, really bad anxiety, so I avoid doing that. But it's really strange. And it's like, I don't know how much of my weight loss is due to the stimulant speeding up my metabolism versus how much of it is because I'm not in this like weird foggy state between awake and sleeping all the time. I don't know how much I can attribute to just what stimulants do to your body versus my body wasn't capable of functioning because I wasn't fully awake. So itchy. I'm gonna have to skip a lot of your messages, you guys, if I ever want to catch up. I'm so sorry in advance for that. I apologize. Oh yeah. I think, I mentioned all my silly, weird health issues nobody cares about a lot. I have the really bad blood sugar issues where I have blood sugar crashes. With about 4 hours after I eat, I have that. And since I started taking this medication, I have had almost no blood sugar crashes. Instead of it happening, Like every 4 hours on the dot after I eat a big meal of complex carbs and stuff, I crash and I can't think straight. My hands are shaking. I can't drive. I can't walk. I can't speak. Now it's like if I go maybe 12 hours without eating and I have a cup of coffee, then I start getting shaky. So I think, I don't know if this is the case for everyone, but when you take a nap, sometimes your blood sugar crashes. And I think, like, because I'll take naps and I wake up and I'm like, wow, I feel refreshed. And sometimes I wake up from naps and it feels like I was being tased and waterboarded simultaneously while somebody poured sriracha in my nostrils the whole time I was asleep. You know, have you ever had one of those naps where it just goes real bad and you wake up and like I have like heartburn and this like pounding headache and my ears are ringing and my blood feels like there's almost none of it left and there's like microscopic staples in it scraping the insides of my veins and I just don't know where I came from, but it was nowhere good. you know how some of your naps feel like that? I'm pretending this is a normal thing and not indicative of me dying somehow horribly. But anyway, yeah, like sometimes I have naps where my blood sugar crashes real bad. And now I'm suspecting, due to the fact that I'm almost not having any blood sugar crashes anymore, that maybe that was being triggered by the fact that I was slipping in and out of consciousness all day. So, you know, that like if my body thinks I'm falling asleep, it might trigger that blood sugar crash, insulin, whatever, pancreas party antics thing. So, it's all very strange. It's absolutely fascinating, and I've been trying to write everything down and make note of everything that's been happening because it's a really interesting. Oh, sleeper. Oh, it's a really interesting phenomenon. Okay, a bunch of you guys are chatting with each other. That makes me so happy. I'm glad everybody's talking. um, Hi, Officer Gex. Welcome to the thing place. I'm not abusing my eggplant. Senior Eggplant is situated and happy. All is well. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it, man. He's okay. He can leave anytime he wants. Ah, when you're able to finish the other art, Nemo asks. I only started on one of them. I will try to get them to you in the next week, but I can't give you a time slot any more specific than that. 4 a.m. is the right time to be awake. I guess so. I'm really itchy. Please eat slowly and loudly. ASMR. That's gross. Sparkly splashy gang. For the Vine. There's no Vine. Vine isn't a thing anymore, is it? What happened? What happened to Vine? Was Vine... What was Vine bought out by? Was Vine bought out by that Musical.ly thing that became TikTok? I am unsure. Oh my god, I missed so many messages. Frick, dude. Okay, back to eggplant slander. I found where I was. No one needs humans, says Peterbilt. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, it's too hot for you to sleep. Sniper, I see. Oh boy. I'm taking a drink for every burp, lol. I am not responsible for any adverse medical effects that occur based on you making that decision. Oh my gosh, hi memes. Welcome. Hey guys, what's going on? I don't know. Not a whole lot. Just the usual nonsense. Hello, the infidel. Welcome. I'm glad you are here. Hope everyone's having a good day, good evening, whatever it is, wherever It, it is being had for each of you. I'm really itchy. Okay. I'm really slowly, poorly attempting to close my fizzy lifting drink here. Okay. You are so sweet, Brian. Thank you. I'm really excited. All of your gifts are really, really thoughtful. This is from you, right? My shiny that I like fiddle with every day. And I look at my computer screen through the faces of it. And I could fit it in my mouth, but it's real pokey. And I am not ready to make the commitment of a tongue piercing. That's my shiny is my favorite thing in the world. Why do I feel like Morty wants those glasses with fake nose and eyebrows in her wish list, says Aquamandula. Oh, my mom had some of those. My mom had a drawer of miscellaneous things when I was growing up. That drawer had in it, I think she actually had her own sombrero. I believe. She had a squeaky pickle because it's not a Tolmar emerald. It's a sapphire, clearly. Oh, I'm trying to set it. Okay, it's fine. She had a squeaky pickle because she believes that everyone should have a squeaky pickle. You know, I mean, because what if you need a squeaky pickle? And she had a set of those glasses, and she had a really disconcerting little bird beak with a strap too. Everyone should have a drawer like that. I don't know if everyone does. She probably had a kazoo. I'm looking at all the things I have that were probably influenced by her mania, inspired by her mania. Did you manage to wear pants today? Yes, I'm wearing pants right now. I can show you them, kind of. I've got my little like $10 throw blankie here because I'm chilly. Basement is chilly. I'm gonna have to balance. I'm in a new office chair, everyone, because you definitely care. Because my old one was disintegrating. The pleather was all over the house. I was finding it in my shoes. I was picking it off of the cats. It was in everything, everywhere, all the time. I picked some of it out of my teeth once, thinking it was one of those popcorn hull things. Okay, we're not gonna fall. This will not end in disaster. Okay, you guys have to guess real fast which of my pants that you've seen before that I'm wearing. Because I'm wearing comfy pants, as per usual. Oh, the chair goes, whee! Oh my god, okay, I have to show you that in a minute. Okay, here you get your answer. Oh god, oh, it's wobbly. Oh my god, oh. Oh, everyone is absolutely shocked. It's the... Wow, it's the Bakugo pants again. Oh boy. Oh, no, oh, okay. No one anticipated that even a little bit. Wowee. Okay. All right, listen. Can you... Oh my god. I don't know how to get the mic close enough for you to hear this. Can you hear this? Listen. That's the arm of my chair. Oh. It's squeaking. Oh, it's whistling real softly. Oh, I enjoy that immensely. Oh my goodness. But yes, I did wear pants today, and I still am. Message retracted. Stop. You're lying. You're fibbing. You're not taking this seriously at all, I get the impression. And that's not okay. I don't appreciate it. Meme said, so is it narcolepsy? Yes, it is narcolepsy. Which is bizarre, because I never in a million years would have believed that I have narcolepsy. But I do. That's my problem. That's one of my many problems that does not require some kind of, like, exorcism to remedy. Yes. Schnipa said, man, I never had that effect when I was on stimulants when the docs thought I had ADHD. That's a bruh moment. Oh boy. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. So that makes me think that some of it is the stimulant speeding up my immune system, but some of it is because my metabolism was being interfered with by slipping in and out of sleep all the time, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry, the infidel. I'm not picking on you. I'm picking on everyone who's clearly faking message retracted by putting brackets up because they're mischief makers. Little scoundrels. How's my latest dad joke, lol? Let me find it. I thought I saw you post something about jokes when I was skimming, but I didn't stop to read it. Where is it? Itchy. Would you mind posting it again, RJ? I'm so sorry. I cannot find it. What else? Okay, I was past that. It's past that. I'm catching up, man. I'm catching up. Let's put wasabi in Chat-Mort's nose. Let's not and say we did. Uh-oh. No, nope. I don't think I am caught up after all. Oh. Hold on. Okay. There's a Tomar Emerald. Okay. It's not a Chaos Emerald. I'm really itchy. Just in that one spot. It's not a Chaos Emerald. It's not a Tomar Emerald. It's a blue. It's a blue. Shiny. Hi, Ezub. Welcome. I'm hanging out. Okay, I know, Nemo. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can't see Senior Eggplant blink twice. Or once, or at all. Max said, I think Vine was bought out by Twitter, but they just killed it. Somebody, Anon said because it wasn't profitable. Okay, I see. Was it, okay, I thought Vine was bought out by somebody. So I guess Twitter, perhaps. Sorry, I'm just extremely itchy. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, Gex said, since I got laid off, my sleep cycle exploded. Now I go to bed at 3 or 4 most nights. Oh, yeah. That's when I tend to gravitate toward falling asleep if I don't have discipline or I don't have any reason. Like if I have a half a week off for a vacation or something. That's what happens. Oh, God, I'm itchy. Okay, one moment, please. I hope nobody gets disturbed by people scratching their eyes. I'm not scratching my eyeball. I'm scratching the eyelid flap. Fold. Slippy part. So it's fine, right? Yay! Oh, Max was shoveling snow. I see. Aqua Medulla is good. Sardi is good. Playing games with the fam. Good. Aw, check your logic. So speaking of gifts, I wish I could have given you chocolates on Valentine's Day. Well, thank you. That's very sweet. I appreciate it. I'm actually not a huge fan of chocolate, so hopefully that will make you feel a little better because I would have probably foisted it off on someone else after thanking you for it to be polite because that is very sweet and considerate. I don't know how to say your name. NTOG person. But it's not a Tomar Emerald. I'm not in possession of any of those. What else? No, Squeaky Pickle is not an innuendo. It is, in fact, not. Chili Pickle? Perhaps? Maybe? Anon said, I'm OG because I remember when we used to bully Mort for always wearing shorts. Well, sometimes I do that. When it's not cold out, I wear shorts, but it's cold out and it's cold in, so pants it is. I didn't fall and die, Ezub. Thank you. Oh, squeaky pickles are what SpongeBob likes to rub together. I mean, like, squeaky, like a dog toy or something, you know? Like the way my piggies are, like that, but a pickle. And it makes pickle noises, you know? Right? The Bakugo pants. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Genos. I have a Genos shirt and a Genos plushie. I love him very much. Aquamadula said, Morty, try sitting in the chair and not on your feet. I will not do this thing. I hear your advice, and I am rejecting it on sight. RJ asked, how do you like your new chair? I really like it. It's lower. I didn't realize how abnormally high sitting the highest setting for my old chair was. This one is at its highest, and it's lower, which is hard to get used to, but it's okay. That is far from the worst problem someone can have. So, it's really comfy. It rocks. It tilts back a lot, which freaks me out. But it's really comfy, really nicely cushioned. It's a little bit higher quality. I'm sorry. Holy God, am I itchy? Right there. Maybe me scratching it is making it itchier. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, if I employed more critical thought, maybe I would stop scratching it, since that could be the case, but it's not gonna happen. But yeah, I really like this chair. It's nicer than my old chair. Oh, your chair is a squeaky pickle. Indeed. Well, only fatties get narcolepsy. I don't believe that's the case. But thank you for your input. I appreciate it. Oh, there it is. What do you call a senior driving a car? An Oldsmobile. That's cute. Message seasoned, message terminated. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, you brought the madness from Ark's chat over here. I don't want this. Take it back. Send it back where it belongs. It clearly has not been contained adequately. Something containment breach, something witty reference. Okay, it's fine. No. It is none of these. You people are really bad people. I don't like any of you at all. Good night, Schnipa. I'm sorry I missed you going. Bye-bye. Get a new laundry detergent before you itch your skin off. I mean, that's probably not helping. My detergent clearly isn't helping. But I just think it's the dry air. I get real itchy and shit, you know? Pickle squeaked. Eggplant abused. Emerald acquired. Message spanked. You're all monsters. Every last one of you. Eye picker. I'm not picking anything. This corner of my eye is itchy. It's very different. Message weenus. No. Oh. Aw, thank you, Check Your Logic. I like roses a lot. They're very pretty. Very pretty. Pie consumed. Okay. Oh, you tell everyone you want to give them chocolates. Well, you're not supposed to admit that. You're supposed to make me think I'm special. Fuzzy pickles? Squeaky pickle. Marital aid or rubber novelty? It's a rubber novelty. Remembering that squeaky pickle, I do not think that would be a safe or healthy thing to use in that manner at all. Probably very porous and squeaky. So hashtag #FatMort. You're all monsters. You're incorrigible. Chat was broken, says Sardi. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, somebody left. Holy, I got caught up. I'm caught up. Everybody's typing really fast, so I don't catch up. Who are the, like, 3 bullies who came in and were being mean? Can I have them? Can I exchange you people for them? Bring them back and all of you go away. Please. Oh, it wasn't updating. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, Dr. Keeve says, oh, wow, my message was last. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading, and I can read quite well. Anon said, have you considered moisturizing their dry air? I have moisturizer. I read this upside down and my brain went, cream hand. I have this. This is old. And I'm probably dying. It's probably like the freaking elements in this have probably all reduced and lost all their electrons and shit, and I'm probably having like horrible, strange X-Men things happening to my body because this is very old. I'm at the bottom of my moisturizer. I'm using this lovely Norwegian formula of Neutrogena Norwegian formula hand cream. Yes. This stuff. This stuff is a lifesaver in the winter. And there's also some... Yes, I got it. See, it's... Okay. No. Nope. Oh, that was... Okay. Dear God, I'm okay. I am... Everything is under control. Hello, Chef James. Where are the tiny pies? They're... Okay, I'm fine. They're right here. They're present. I ate 2 of them, and they're not very good. The pumpkin doesn't taste like pumpkin. The cream cheese frosting is really gross and just way too sweet. I'm not into it. I'm not happy. I'm not having a good time. I don't know why I thought there would be good pumpkin products made at a Walmart bakery in February, but, regardless, I've been horribly disappointed. Somebody told me to eat a whole one, but I really don't wanna, because they're not good at all, and I'm heartbroken. Message burped. Nemo, stop! Read faster, you bot. Oh, I have to cough. I'm not gonna mute either. You know how you get a tickle in like the back of your throat and it just won't, nothing will touch it. Nothing will cause it to abate. Hello, Dobu. Welcome to the thing. Moist Mort. That's me, I think. Remember to hydrate, guys. Yeah, do that. This is technically fluid, so I am super healthy and hydrated. This hand lotion stuff is the best. I cannot stand moisturizer that's like slimy and oily. It is grotesque. It is offensive. It is an affront to man and God. I really like stuff like this. It's like silicone-y. It's like smooth and not nasty, and it moisturizes your skin for a long, long time. So, Norwegian, huh? Very sus. Indeed, Izub. Feeder Nat Soch. Is that how you say that? S-O-C, Soch? Said. Is that an Adam's apple, or is your throat pregnant? Dude. I never knew that people didn't think that women, biological females, had Adam's apples. I never knew that was a thing. I never knew that people existed who didn't think women had Adam's apples. And then in like late middle school, early high school, there were kids saying that women don't have Adam's apples. And I was just like, I had no idea that was a thing, because I didn't realize I was abnormally skinny. I didn't realize that I was abnormally skinny because I didn't pay attention to that. And I was just stunned. I was stunned that people got nearly to adulthood and thought that women didn't have Adam's apples because they are much smaller on women. I was dumbfounded and confused and frightened, and I didn't understand what was happening. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so itchy. Everything is just disintegrating into madness and shame and despair. Okay. Good night, Dobu. Don't ever feel obligated to be here, of all places. If you want to watch this tomorrow, you can. If not, I'm just happy that you checked in, and I know you are at least partially intact enough to write. And then yes, you have a nice sleep, and that's all. That's stuff. Bye. Chef James said, did you see the Mortal Kombat trailer? I didn't watch any of the Nintendo Direct video gamey things. I didn't watch any of it. I don't pay attention to things like that, really. I don't know. I just get things on Steam. I haven't gotten anything for the Switch for ages. I don't play a whole lot else. I played a bunch of Breath of the Wild for quite a while. I used to play a lot of Animal Crossing, you know. I actually replayed Pokemon Troze recently, and that was a lot of fun. I beat it in like 3 days and was heartbroken then. But I don't know. I don't play a lot. I don't pay attention to Nintendo. I have like 200 hours in Phasmophobia. I like Phasmophobia a lot. But I don't know. I usually don't do a lot of gaming, and when I do, I hyperfixate, and I do nothing but that shit for a long time. So, that's all I'm doing right now, really. Okay. But no, I didn't see the new trailer, James. Anon said, I hate the hand cleanser they make you use at supermarkets. Dries my skin out instantly. Yeah, the Purell hand sanitizer stuff, it is, it's excruciating. It's very, very uncomfortable. Yeah, RJ, the thing is that, people mistakenly think that women don't have an Adam's apple because women, they tend to be a lot smaller. I don't know. It's a hormonal thing, perhaps. I am unsure. But I think they just are smaller. But I never... Maybe, like, women in my family all have large Adam's apples or something. Because I never knew that people thought that females didn't have them. Like, all of the characters I ever drew had Adam's apples, and I was very confused. Abaddon. Yeah, well, I know what Nat Soch stands for, but I didn't know if that's how you pronounce it. Like socialism. So, yes, I don't know. Oh, the infidel said, my mom said she was in pre-med when she realized men do not have one less rib than women. Really? She thought that men have one less rib than women? Interesting. I didn't know that wasn't a thing that people did. You know what I'm saying? moving on, staying on task, speaking coherently. Oh, jumped again. Well, shit. Okay, good night, Dobu. My next stream will probably be earlier than this. Almost definitely. Or it'll be a morning stream. So, it'll happen when it happens, but it probably won't be late at night again. Sardi said get Omori. I probably will. We talked about that, but it looks really interesting. I saw some kind of thing on Twitter, like the Tumblr type kids were very distraught about it. They were trying to cancel person who made it or something. I don't know. Which makes me want to get it even more. Like, unless the game was somehow, like, used to enact, like, child trafficking or something, or, like, they use it to fund launching, like, baby bunnies out of a cannon at I don't know, a giant pool of bees and hot sauce. You know what I mean? Like, when people get distraught about something creative being successful, it makes me want to like the thing out of spite. And it's super fun, usually, because the thing turns out to actually be really cool. Like Has-Been Hotel, I absolutely freaking adore. And it makes it infinitely more fun that people hate it. Friday Night Funkin' is adorable, and it makes it that much more fun because people are frothing at the mouth that someone did something successful. So virtually anything like that, I want to enjoy it, just to show more people that people are enjoying it. Just so those people feel like the person, the Wojak in the meme at the party standing in the corner, Dobu said get Xenoblade 2 for the Switch. That is all. I've never played any of the Xenoblade games, actually. Izub said more like 300 hours in Phasmophobia. That's not true, is it? I thought I was like at 198. We'll have to play more this week. Sardi said I have like 200 games. I hardly play any of them, lol. Yeah, I get it. I have a bunch of them and I almost never play. My problem, one of my main problems, is that I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, but I am too polite. I want everything to be okay. I want everyone to feel happy and acknowledged. What is sticking to my... there's hair stuck to my skank eyelashes. Maybe it's just my eyelashes. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. But the thing that's happened to me a couple times is that somebody will be like, look at this game, it's really cool, it's a lot, doesn't it look cool? And I'll be like, yeah, it looks pretty neat, wow, look at that, isn't that something? And then they buy you the game that you said looked cool to be polite, because it's like, what are you supposed to do? When somebody's like, yeah, man, and they show you the game, they're like, it's super cool, the graphics are great, everything is neat and shit, and, and they're like, doesn't this look cool? What are you supposed to tell, like, your friend or whatever? No, this game looks like dog shit. It looks like the antithesis of fun. It is horribly made. I would rather lay on a stove, buttered, screaming in agony as I turn into semi-sentient grilled cheese and play this game. Like, is that what you're supposed to say? Like, what are you supposed to say if somebody's like, doesn't this look cool, or doesn't this look neat? You're supposed to say no. No, it doesn't. Apparently that is what you're supposed to do, because I have a myriad of games that don't look interesting to me at all, that I told people, yeah, it looks pretty neat, to be tactful, and then they buy you the game, and then I don't know what to do, because I don't I accept gifts because I don't know what to do. I am polite. I am too polite. That's not a good thing. That's not something to brag about. That's something very, very bad. James, I could stream Phasmophobia. I could. I was going to at least film myself playing it. Possibly. Ooh, that's a lot of Baden. Phasmo looks spooky. It is spooky. Every once in a while, something will scare me so bad. God freaking frick. I'm really behind again. I thought I was caught up. Shit, man. Every once in a while, something will still happen in that game now, and I've been playing it for weeks, that'll just scare you so bad that you get that, like, horrible, hot, like, sudden flood of adrenaline. It's so scary. It is so scary. It does not cease to be scary unless you are a wiener blasting music in a room full of bright lights and colorful sounds and stuffed animals to make you feel distracted and less immersed in the game. It is super scary. Message hydrated, message retracted. Yeah, right. Max said, I try not to get too hyped for newer game stuff. Modern day Nintendo is especially bad with overcharging for re-releases of new games. Plus, you have a massive backlog. Yeah, I understand that. Ooh, you're playing Majora's Mask for the first time, and it's incredible. Yes, it is. Ezoob said, it is usually like sock. Like a gnat sock. Oh, I suppose. Oh, VGC said the one lesser rib is a Bible issue. Oh, I see. So people thought that males had one less rib. I see. That makes sense. Anon said, message ribbed. Okay. Okay. That's really interesting, actually. Thank you. Bro, I never knew people thought that. I went to church all the time when I was little, and I never knew that that was a thing. Something. RJ said, what do you call someone who produces a lot of methane? Gassy. Well, yes. There you go. This is indeed the case. Max said, are people still canceling the Friday Night Funkin' guys? Not really. There's this one person who hates it, who made like a really dumb like gimmick account where they're just desperately trying to justify hating it, and they're just getting a bunch of attention for it now, and people are just having fun dunking on them because it's just kind of like a pleasant, cozy routine at this point. This person, like every couple days, if not multiple times a day, I don't know, I don't follow them, posts stupid crap trying to insist that the Friday Night Funkin' devs are horrible people, then everybody dunks on them, and it's just like, it's a routine, it's comfortable, it's safe, it's something everybody looks forward to. So it's not really real, really. Not that I know of. And the things that I've seen, this does not mean it's all of it. But the things that I have seen that Ninja Muffin, is that the person's name, was being canceled for, are the dumbest things. Like, they're things that, they're just jokes. They're just blatantly obvious jokes. You know, just kind of gallows humor. So it's just dumb. Like, there was nothing for Ninja Muffin to apologize for in the first place, but it's just that whole thing, you know, it's just that whole thing where people see somebody successful and they're just seething with rage. They can't stand it. But the other thing is because of cancel culture. People have gotten wise to cancel culture in some ways, in some instances, to where when you hear that somebody did something awful, a lot of people now are very skeptical of that. They don't just assume, oh my God, well, you wouldn't call this person like a crazy serial killer monster who like switches Pepsi and Coke into the opposite bottles without reason. People don't just say things like that. where was I going with that? Just that people are smart enough not to take things at face value when people are being accused of horrible things. Oh, yes, I remember I was going with that. My brain is actually kind of almost working. Yeah. Wait, what was I gonna say? God damn it. Hold on. Yes. You. Hell yeah. I remember it again. I'm losing my voice now. It's 2:19 a.m. because, of course, it is. The whole cancel culture thing works some of the time. You know, it worked more for a while, and now it doesn't work as much because people have gotten wise to it, generally. And the thing that I think makes these people really angry, that makes them double down, is that cancel culture isn't about trying to get somebody toxic and dangerous out of certain communities or whatever. Cancel culture is largely an ego thing. What could be a bigger power trip? What could be a better affirmation of your relevance and your power and your standing in the world? Like, what could be those things more than ruining somebody's life, utterly destroying somebody who was actually kind of like elevated to some level of stardom or notoriety or success? What could be what could possibly be a bigger power trip than that? So, when cancel culture doesn't work, when people half-assedly dig up dumb, contrived garbage about somebody in their past, and they tell it to the whole world, and the majority of people are like, okay, well, that's kind of weird, but I don't really care. When they try to ruin someone, Vivzy Pop, the Funkin' Devs, anybody really, and it doesn't work, it makes them livid. That their attempt to ruin someone's life didn't work. They cannot stand when it doesn't work because it was a failed attempt to reaffirm their own importance and power. And that they can't handle that. They cannot handle that insane ego power trip thing not working. And that's why they go after these people with even more vitriol every time it becomes apparent that their miserable little attempts to ruin everyone else's lives to the level that theirs are in don't work. I'm losing my voice. Checker Logic said, I'm glad you're streaming so late. Last time I had trouble sleeping because of creepy music I heard in an 8-second clip. God, I hate that shit. I hate that so much. I hear someone's music from outside and I never thought I'd be so grateful to hear it at this time of night. Oh my God. I hate shit like that. It's like, you know, I don't see things and I'm, you know, have a fit online. Very few things disturb me, but every once in a while it's just like some certain like particular combination of like an animation or something moving in a way it shouldn't in the music is creepy and it will freak me out. And I wish I understood like the psychology behind that, why certain things creep certain people out and don't to others. I don't know. It's interesting. But if I'm helping, you're welcome. You are very, very welcome. Max said, I impulse bought Sense because of the shit show on Twitter and it was pleasantly surprising. Good ass horror game. Cool. That makes me happy. RJ said 2 women in Florida dressed as grannies to get vaccines. Yeah. Mort is too polite, burps loudly. Yeah. Message buttered. Wait. Ooh, you're... Where the hell did you go? I saw somebody with a really freaking pretty profile picture, like dreamy colors and shit. I'm fine. Oh, this chair tips backwards just a little too much for comfort. Just a little too much. Whoops. Duh, what did I click? Okay, I think everything's fine. Oh dear. We'll find out, won't we? Hello, 0 Point Star. Dude, I finally caught you live. I'm so happy. Yay, here I am. I'm so sorry. It's incredibly difficult to catch me live. I'm like a Luna moth or like an albino, some kind of little birdie or something. I'm just out at random times. I'm like the Cecropia moth that I found when I was in Ohio here, and it shouldn't have been up that far north. It was beautiful. I'm like that shit. Like, you don't know when I'm going to be here. It's completely unpredictable, totally inconsistent. I am an anomaly by default. It's very hard to catch me live, and I apologize. Maybe someday I'll be able to get on a more consistent schedule. But right now it's just a disaster, and it has been for quite a while. So I'm happy you were able to be here. Message exploded. Irritable bowel simulator. Sardi is fixated with Genshin Impact. Yeah, I've obviously heard a lot about that. Cool. Oh my god, yeah. Check your logic. Message deleted by RJ Bensma, number 68. Ezoob said, no, I don't think you ever say anything about turning into a semi-sentient grilled cheese ever. No situation. Oh. Well, fine. We'll just agree to disagree then, won't we, sir? Few good thing I didn't buy you it then, lol. Wait, what? No, stupid. The Omori thing, whatever it's called, does look cool. I was being serious. I'm better about that now. I try to tell people, well, I mean, if you think it looks cool, that's awesome. But what, you know, I'm having to be kind of like a prick about it because I don't want people to spend money on me when I don't want the thing. One instance where that happened was my significant other, a tech support husbando. He was playing Stardew Valley, and he's like, look, I want to show you this game, because he sounds like that, apparently. And I came over and I sat, and he's like, look, isn't this cool? This is my character, and this is all this shit. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, yeah, it's kind of like Harvest Moon, or like Animal Crossing or something. And I'm like, yeah, I liked Harvest Moon, the weird one for GameCube. That's the only one I ever played. And he got it for me, and I'm going to get canceled for this, speaking of cancel culture. I don't see the appeal of Stardew Valley at all. I loved Harvest Moon. I love a lot of little games like that. I do, but maybe the story is phenomenal. Maybe it's super wonderful and cathartic to play and enjoyable, but it just doesn't appeal to me. That, and I don't like the sprites. I know that's the dumbest gripe to have. I know that's the most absurd, ridiculous reason to not like a game, but I'm really weird about certain things. I'm really weird about art style. I'm weird about music. Things that are just like peripheral details that really should not have anything to do with the experience of a piece of entertainment are like make or break things for me. Like I could not stop having a meltdown of just like fury watching OPM season 2 because the sound design is so goddamn bad. Another tangent. Here we go. I'm going to be here till tomorrow at freaking 1 a.m. It's fine. We'll do it. I've got fuel for my brain or something. Okay, if I try to burp anymore, I'm going to I don't even know what. Something not good. They are doing this thing now. Hold on, I'm itchy. With the sound design of a lot of anime, that is freaking infuriating. They are doing this shit now. I'm gonna say the shit words and the hell words and the fuck words because I am furious about this. They are doing this thing with sound design in anime now where everything is like a sound of like rocks hitting each other, scraping against each other. Everything is like weird metallic sounds, gunshot sounds, Okay. When it's like Genos fighting something, I get it, because he's a cyborg, right? I get it. If you want to use like metallic sounds for that, I get it. But OPM Season 2 would use the goddamn gunshot sound effect from the Shadow the Hedgehog menu select screens. The gunshot when you clicked shit in that game, they used it constantly in OPM for like punches and kicks and things, impacts. Punching someone doesn't make the Shadow the Hedgehog gunshot sound effect. Stop. And it's a trend, and it's just going to keep happening with like shonen and some seinen stuff, and I'm just going to have to deal with it somehow. But I don't know how I'm going to do it because I can't focus on it. I cannot focus on a show when they do this ridiculous crap with the sound design. The other two shows that I really like that do this drives me up the wall. Fire Force and Dr. Stone both have the same bizarre sound effects mixing crap. Okay, so if somebody is wearing like an animal hide tunic because they're like living in caveman times and they get kicked or something and they fall on the ground in their like leathery tunic and they like roll in the dirt, that shouldn't make a bunch of sounds like rocks and metal hitting each other. That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay. Oh. I am begging whoever the hell you SFX people are, stop putting gunshots in everything. Stop putting 808s in everything. It is so stupid. It is so stupid and distracting and illogical. It makes no sense. Stop. Just stop. Just stop, please. Just please stop. Please? Don't do this. Don't do this. There is no reason for every goddamn sound effect in Dr. Stone and One Punch Man and Fire Force to be these weird sounds of like sheets of metal being hit with nuts and bolts and shit and gunshots and fucking 808s. Stop. Please stop. Okay. I'm done. Okay, the tangent is over. I'm done. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? How did I get on that topic? I don't understand what's happening. Oh my god, my voice is gone. I'm so angry. My low blood pressure problems cured. Miraculously cured. I'm all better now. All better now. I have to say, the least egregious of those three shows is Fire Force. Because when they're using their whatever the hell thing powers, their firebender powers, oh my god, what is it called? What is the thing called? The thing that Shinra has, the flame, the something flame. whatever. When they're using these like weird sort of like mutant powers, I get it. You can have weird sounds for stuff like that because it's not real. Okay? But if you've got like freaking Chrome or Kinro and oh no, they got hit by a stick from a bad guy and they're in a leather tunic. They don't have anything metal or hard on them and they're rolling around in the dirt in their little tunic and they're making sounds like a bunch of rocks hitting each other. That's okay. Everything is fine. Everything I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you fine? Cuz I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Okay, we're moving on now. Okay. Max said everything's fine. Max said, I think you'd probably dig Muse Dash. Really cute rhythm game with hype music. Hype music. That sounds adorable, and I will try to remember that. Thank you. Oh, RJ said, do we in chat have the need for... Whoa. Speed? Perhaps. Maybe it was me responding to Sardi saying, good thing I didn't buy you it then, lol. That might have been it, because I was talking about being weird and pretentious. Because when people are like, isn't this game cool? I have to be like, no, actually, it looks like butt farts. So they don't buy it for me. Maybe that's where that started. But anyway, I do like that Omori game. I might get that and try it. Oh God, Dr. Keefe said message deleted by dead voter number 448538. 4 million. I can't numbers. It's fine. Yay, hi Degens. Oh hey, you're streaming. Is your health still improving well? It is, actually. I'm doing good. Oh God, I'm a Dolaburst. That's what it's called. Thank you. Who said that? Now I'm looking at it in slobs. Thank you, Sardi. I couldn't remember what it's called. I could not remember. That's how bad my memory is. I couldn't remember that. I couldn't remember anything about Dr. Stone. That's how bad my brain is. But I think it'll be a lot better now, fortunately. Just things from before I started this medication. I cannot retroactively... I don't have a repair disc for my memory. So, dear God. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Degens. Thank you. I hope you're well. Wes said message not sent to begin with in the first place. Check Your Logic said, you drink straight from the bottle? Do you know what this is? It's just a tasty water drink. It's just my fizzy drink that I buy for 57 cents from the grocery store. There's no alcohol in it. I mean, unless that you're not implying that there's alcohol in it. Yes, I drink it from the bottle. It's a liter. Why would I put something in a cup? That's stupid. It's too much effort. I just drink it out of the bottle. Yeah, Gina Carano, is that how you say her name? Got canceled. Yeah. Yeah, Jen said, people try to cancel Friday Night Funkin'. The only criticism I've seen of it is that it's kind of cringe. Which I don't even take as legitimate criticism. Yeah, it's like, that's a perfectly valid opinion, but I don't know how that would ever be able to be seen as something that's an objective criticism unless it was like memes that were cool 6 months ago or in the game or something to that effect, you know? I like Friday Night Funkin' because the girlfriend's dad is hot. Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. RJ says, Chat-Mort, I beat RuPaul in a race. It was a bit of a drag, lol. I like that one. I enjoy that one a lot. Timothy Olsen said, the left say just as much effed up things. For instance, now it's racist to be nice to your dog, claims a college professor. I don't know what to say, other than I think that both sides politically are pretty much just dumb garbage people. Politicians, journalists, these, like, megalomaniacs in power, Most people are decent people, but they're assholes on both sides. But yeah, like when you see articles saying that like it's despicable that non-black people adopt black children, those people, if they got hit by a bus and then a flock of geese attacked them, I would probably laugh. Because you're an awful freaking person if you think that a child should be left in the system as an orphaned ward of the state over having a parent of a different skin color. You are a terrible, stinky person, and you should be ashamed and probably clean yourself with soap. Yeah. I don't know. Stuff like that is crazy. Or like the whole cultural relativity thing, like, oh, the literal concentration camps that Muslims are being put in, the thing that's literally like times like 4 that's happening right now, that's okay because it's just their culture. It's just their culture to put like millions of Muslims in camps like Lyra's gnomes are in. That's fine. That's normal, you know? It's cool. It's cool. Who are we to judge? Who are we? You know? Yeah, it makes me grumpy. 0 Point Star said everyone just needs to have big dicks. I concur wholeheartedly. That reminds me. Okay, so we ran some errands today, and I almost got in a car accident because I was cutting through this parking lot, and there was this really cute little blue Camry, and I was like, oh, there's a cute sticker on it. I was driving up to it, and it was toward the back of the right side of the car, on the side, not on the back bumper, but on the side. There was a, I'm okay. There was a cat girl decal on the car. She was like this big, but it was lewd. It was very lewd. It was an anime cat girl. And I was so happy. And then we kept driving by it. And then like on the little like the little door to get to the gas cap place thing, there was just a straight up anime girl with her titties out, and his whole like left like driver's side of the car on it had these like horrifying,ly lewd like little anime girl decals on it. And I don't know why, but I lost it. I was like shrieking with laughter, and I almost got in a car accident because it made me so happy. It was amazing. Oh my god, it was just hilarious. Yeah, you don't see stuff like that around here. You just don't. I don't know why, but it made me so freaking happy. I thought about that because I was thinking of like Fuda, femboys, traps. Yes, everyone needs just a big wiener. No one would not benefit from a gargantuan dong, frankly. Whoa, it jumped again. I got this. All right. Nope, I'm not gonna say it. Okay. My esophagus is making totally healthy noises. Everything's fine. God, I'm never gonna catch up. Ah, frick, dude. What a fall from grace. Ah. It is almost a sociopathic thing, says Timothy Olson. Don't necessarily disagree. In regard to the creepy stuff we were talking about earlier, I think Dr. Keeve said empty/dry/abandoned swimming pools creep me out, and I'm not sure why. I understand that too. It is disconcerting because it just isn't right, you know? Swimming pools are supposed to be comforting like bathtubs. Like they're supposed to be full of floaty water and shit. And so for them to be this like empty, deep chasm in the ground, it is disconcerting, I think. 10 days left on my Indiegogo. I shared that again recently, Timothy. Rex. Hi, Rex. How are you? Says she's fine. Takes a big gulp of water. Brian said, got a water leak shut off, but I gotta clean it up. Still have a good night, everyone. I know you didn't see this, Brian, but if you watch this later, I wish you the best with that. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope it's not too much of a headache getting that taken care of. The Memes of Destruction posted a turtle emoji, which was probably very cruel and critical of me, and my feelings are very hurt. Sardi said, yeah, I get it. I don't know what you got because I don't remember no more. Anon said, and then everyone clapped. Assassin sent out a bunch of really helpful links. Thank you so much, Assassin. I immensely appreciate it. Oh, she likes Genshin Impact. Nemo, that's awesome. Message given to Chat-Mort. Thank you.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have metal thong-clad elven women in it, Mort isn't interested. I am watching Gate. We're watching Gate, and I like Gate. It's interesting. Oh, yeah, Max said I'm more than willing to play through an ungodly abortion of a game if the music is at least good. The Sonic games, the one thing they do consistently is really good music. The soundtracks are always... Oh, I won't say always, but they tend to be consistently really, really solid. Oh, I'm sorry, check your logic. I hate stuff like that. That's no fun. Ezoob said I was less impressed with OPM Season 2 as well, but I still enjoyed it. Stop freaking swearing. Is this the Itchy and Scratchy show? She's swearing. My poor ears. Oh my god, Lamau. Stop. Or the dreaded Berserk Clang. No swearing on my Christian profile. This is my house, bitch. My rules. My meltdowns about complete minutia. Gunshot sound effect. Mom, stop swearing. I'm scared. Oh. Degen said, but 808s are easy sound effects. They are easy. They give you an effect that otherwise people, to get a similar feel, they would have had to mix themselves in the past. But I just kind of think it's an abomination for them to be used in anything other than music. I don't know. It has to be... I think you should use 808s in SFX really sparingly and tastefully. And these people do not. So, yeah, that's that. That's that on that. Get behind me, Satan. Plays sad trombone effect. Critter plays it with the Hans Zimmer style. Brown. Yes. Thanks, Ezoob. Thank you for the thing. This is probably a bad idea. This is undoubtedly a terrible idea. Oh well. Hi, Elijah Williams. Welcome. That should be a hit like a dull thud. Yeah, Anon said Hibana best girl because she has an ass like a peach. Fair enough. Maki is best girl, don't at me. Says Sardi. I like Maki a lot. I don't know who my best girl in the series is. I'm not sure. The lieutenant is best girl. Hinawa and Benimaru are best girl. Because I'm... Okay. Hi, Aqua Medulla, welcome back. I'll die for my waifu. Geese are nasty, vicious bastards. Yes. I'd laugh at anyone who gets attacked by geese. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh. That's awesome, Degens. I'm really glad you got one of... That's good. I'm really glad to hear that. Oh no, says check your logic, and I don't know what about. This is why bumper stickers are a bad idea. Oh my god, I lost my mind. It made me so happy. I know it's the stupidest thing, but it was the greatest, the absolute greatest. One thing that I don't like about bumper stickers and freaking decals and all that stupid crap is like you have to be close enough to just obliterate, just pancake mush the front half of your car into somebody's bumper in order to see their thingies. They'll have like a wee little thing that's like, I'm a super manly man with manly muscles and manly man smell, and I drive better than you, and if you don't like how I drive, then you are a decaf soy latte, and you probably wear fuzzy socks. And like, the print is like this big, so you have to get like, how do I do this? Where is my hand? Which hand is where? You have to get like this freaking close to the person's bumper to read their shit. Why? Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. No, infidel. They're in like a little vacation spot. It's kind of like a detox or like a rehab or like a therapeutic retreat. Max said I saw a dude at a speedway wearing a hagao. I don't know how to say that shirt once. I am terrified that I'm accidentally going to wear mine out in public, or like some sweet little old lady's going to come up to my door and be totally lost. I'm going to be wearing it. That's like my greatest fear, wearing mine out in public by accident. I would die. I would be so mortified. Exactly. A man of culture indeed. Ugh. Thank you, Check Your Logic. I should really put these things on shirts or like greeting cards or coasters or something. Oh, yeah, I see 0 point star. Australia's not, they're not very based. They're not very cool. Oh, abandoned malls. I would love to go in an abandoned mall. I would probably poop with terror, but I would like to go in it. Whoa, I jumped again. Sonic Heroes had the best music. I love the Sonic Heroes soundtrack. So, what is this gesture? What does this signify? I don't know what's happening in my head at all. My phone goes on shuffle when it starts playing music in my car. And lately, it's almost always either going to Sonic Heroes or Shadow the Hedgehog music. It's like I have hundreds of songs on my phone, but it almost always randomly goes to one of those. It's very peculiar. What? Every time I listened to Marble Zone for the past year and a half, a celebrity would die. I don't know how. Well, if you ever get bored, just throw that shit on repeat 1 and we'll have an interesting time, won't we? Who's your favorite character from Futurama? Probably Fry, because I'm really boring and basic. Sonic Heroes soundtrack is the titty. Yes, it is. Hideki how do you say that? Naganuma worked on. I know the name. Is he a famous composer or something? Morty drives a Nissan Skyline. I don't understand. Oh. Oh, it jumped again. God damn, stop. Stop. I wish it would stop. Mortified, was that a pun? No, I don't remember even saying it, but enough of you said it that I know it's not one of you freaking with me to be a bully. So, nope, I wasn't even thinking about that. Wear it for a stream, that would be great. I've considered that. I know some people would show up to the stream and be like, and then they'd unsubscribe. But what can you do? You know, these things happen. I've considered that. That gesture is called the scholar's cradle. I like when people do this. I don't like when I do it. Deep self-loathing negates the fact that I think it's attractive when people do this. Oh, he did the music for Jet Set Radio. Okay, I gotcha. It's 4 in the morning. Should I head to bed? For God's sake, Sardi, your organs are just gonna like start ejecting themselves out of your nostril or something if you don't take care of yourself. Go to bed. You wear it or else. Well, fine. Maybe I will. God, I'm itchy. Okay, I'm fine. Hold on. Let me check this. All right. Good enough. Yay. Hello. Welcome, Michael. Hello. Yeah. I remember what I was going to say. You were all supposed to remind me about my groundhog story. And you kind of did, but you did it too early. Good night, Sardi. Did I tell you the groundhog story? I'll message you on Discord and tell you the groundhog story or whatever. Yee, hi, Chaos Eve. How are you? Welcome, Eve. And she caught up to the chat. Yes, I did. But here, I'll give you guys some time to scramble and give me a bunch of messages so I never catch up and never get to go to bed. Oh, I made a sound. I'm actually, for anybody who just got here, I'm actually not eating tiny pumpkin pies. They're really, really not good at all. I'm not into it. I'm not. I ate 2 of them and I can't do anymore. They're awful. I was really excited and now I am broken. So scratch that. Ignore that. Total clickbait title. So yes, the groundhog. So we were leaving our house Tuesday. And we had snow blowed. Okay, all right. This is a whole issue in itself. What is the past tense of snow blow? Snow blew? Snow blowed? Snow blowed? Snoo blewed? Okay. We had snow blowed the driveway. And we were leaving. We were going to come back snow blown. Oh, that sounds very cerebral, Sardi. I don't like that one. I disagree. I'd blow you through snow. Thank you. I'm fine. So we were trying to leave the house in the roomy thing with the shit in the wheels and such. And there was a groundhog in the driveway. There shouldn't really be a groundhog in the driveway. They don't stop hibernating around here. Maybe around this time of year if it's warmer, but sometimes not for a lot later. So we're like, what in the hell? And it didn't look right. I didn't think it looked right. I kind of thought it looked injured. And it was holding its feet funny. You know, like a little animal. They should like walk like this. Correct? It was walking like this, like its feet were frozen or something. And I was like, oh my God, is it injured? What do I do? I didn't know what to do. So tech support husband was like, honk at it. So I honked at it because we were trying to like startle it awake to get it to go back to its burrow and go hell back to sleep till it's warmer or something. And, oh, my chair made a demon noise. I'm not into it. Okay, it's fine. So I honked and it was just like groggy and disoriented. So he's like, go. So I accelerated toward it a little bit in hopes that would make it realize, oh shit, it's one of those big honky square things and run away. And I honked again. I laid on the horn and it just kind of like walked out into the road, like slowly. And we sat there for a little while and I sat there just with my head in my hands because I didn't know what to do. So tech support as Bando looks at me. He's like, what are you going to do? We don't have anything to catch it. You know, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't know. So we sat and watched it and it got up, like it got up on the snow bank off of the road. So I was like, okay, um, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So I said a little prayer in my head. We went and did our stuff. We came home. We came home like an hour later, and we got in the house and we were eating dinner and watching Gate because we're watching Gate right now. Hi, Ryan. Yay, you dare to stream? How dare you? I know. The, the gall of me. The nerve. Um, Hi. So I actually looked out the window and I could see a little lump down the road. Um, and when I went out and looked, it was like this lump was like 50 feet from our driveway. So I was like, "Oh my God, it's not. There's something very wrong with it. It only got like 50 feet in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it's on the freaking road again instead of up in the snow." So I'm like, I didn't know what to do. And stuff like that is awful because I was like, I don't. It could be dead. It could have been hit by a car because I left it out there when we went to run errands. I didn't know what to do. It could be dying. It could be something that I will never be able to unsee, and there will be absolutely nothing I can do for it. But I was like, I can't. I couldn't live with myself. I could not live with myself if I didn't go try and help it. So I tear every box out that we have like broken down in storage anywhere in the house, ripped apart like the cat playhouses we've constructed of boxes and duct tape. I found a box. It was creepy as heck. It was like moldy on the bottom. It should have been thrown away. I don't know why it wasn't. And I put an old bath mat in the bottom of the box. And I got my towel out of the bathroom on the towel rack because the towel I was using is a huge old towel. So we got in the car. I dragged tech support as Benda with me. We went down the road. It was sitting there, huddled up. So the snow is on the road. It's not like down a bank and then the snow and the sidewalk and all that. It's just like the road is plowed and then the snow just goes up on the edge of the road. The snow is like this high, maybe. Not quite that high. And the stupid groundhog is just curled up in a little ball, like huddled up against the snow. And I'm like, what do I... It looked alive. It was sitting there with its front feet like off the road, like it was dying of frostbite or something. And I'm like, so I put my hazard lights on. I took my box. I look like a freaking lunatic because I am one. With my I found like puffy mittens that might like reduce the chance of a wild animal tearing my finger off by like 0.3%. Hi, Random American. Welcome to story time with Insane Lady. I got my box. I got my towel. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. So I had the box. I took the box. I set it in the road. There was nobody around, thank God, at the time. It was like a miracle. I took my big bath towel, and it kind of was like, all right, what in the hell? This isn't right. But it was real groggy, real disoriented, real sluggish. So... have a good night, Max. Thank you so much for hanging out. So I waddle out into the road. And it kind of was like walking away from me, but I could tell it wasn't good because it was just slowly walking away from this bipedal thing with giant front-facing eyes with a car with high headlight beams blinding it. So obviously it's not good. I'm like, it's rabid, it's dying of like internal bleeding, something horrible is happening. Something's very wrong with it. So, hello, Street Cook Jefferson. Yeah, I just left Reagan up there. I put him up there on his birthday, and then I just left him because he's the best. So he's just there now. So, What a lovely time for you to come into the story. So I'm like, shit, I have to get it. So I got my towel. I'm like, and it's like, and it's kind of like waddling away from me. And it jumped up onto the snow off of the road. And I dropped my towel onto it, and it's like, like, you know, like the lump is moving around. Like, this isn't right. But then it like kind of wiggled out from under my towel. Tech support husbando is backseat animal kidnapping, yelling at me from the car, you gotta grab it. And I'm like, shut up. He's trying to help, but he's not helping. So it got out from under my towel, and it was kind of like waking up, like, what in the hell? And so I was like, if it gets up off of the road and stays off of the road, maybe it's okay. Maybe I can leave it. But logically, I knew that's not right. It has been outside until the sun set. It went 50 feet in this whole time and is sitting in the freaking road. It doesn't know where it is. It's either like dying or it's like slipping back into hibernation, sitting in the freaking road or something. So, I knew I couldn't let it get away. So I'm like, like, I have to do it this time. I'm praying that, like, please help me get it this time. Please, stupid little fat thing, stay still. I put my towel over it the second time, and its little, like, nose was, like, pointing up through the towel, like, what? And tech support husbando screaming from the car. Very helpful. Not screaming, he's like, helping. He thinks he's helping. He's trying to give me direction to encourage me to freaking get it now, or I'm not going to get it if it gets scared and gets away again. So I kind of bundled my towel up under it, and I'm like, okay, wild animal, please don't give me rabies and like tear something important off of my body with your giant teeth. And it kind of like wargled around a little bit, like it knew something was awry. And I like bundled it up in my towel, and it was kind of like wiggly, like this isn't right. And it was kind of like slipping out under where I was holding it. And tech support husbando's like yelling, like, get it, or he was scared it was going to like give me rabies or something, which is a rational concern that a rational adult would have. So I put it in my box, and I put the lid on it, and the lid's like bumping because it's like, no, no. Mayday. So I carry the box holding the moldy bottom so it doesn't fall out, and holding the top as the freaking groundhog is going into Mayday wee woo mode. Throw it on tech support husbando in the car. We go back home, and we had a huge box. So we put it in this huge box that we are like out of towels. I either need to wash these towels like 6,000 times over, which will still make me feel gross, or we need to buy all new bath towels now. Maybe I should put that on my Amazon wish list. Because I found a bunch of old, like, hand towels and, like, old, like, $5 Walmart blankets and stuff. I just, like, put them in the bottom of the box, and we put the small box with the groundhog inside of it in the big box and closed the big box lid, and we're like, okay. So I couldn't do anything for it that night. I was furiously Googling, like, wildlife rescues or what I could do, because there are a lot of places where, at least in the U.S., where normal veterinarians, it is illegal for them to touch a wild animal. Even if they could easily save it, it is illegal for them to touch it. They cannot touch a wild animal. And there wasn't anybody right in the area that I could take this wild animal to, like an emergency vet. So I'm just like praying that it's okay. It's not in too much pain. It makes it through the night. And it was just one of those things, like, I've done this before. I've rescued wild animals that clearly there was something wrong with them. You know, it wasn't like the mom walked away and the baby animal's sitting right where the mom is coming back to. Like, you know, I've rescued wild animals. I've rescued a lot of animals before. Just like dogs that wander away from home always find me and stuff, because, like, God knows that I'm a lunatic and I will just throw everything in my own life aside to save random animal number 8012. So it was just one of those things where it's like, is it now just going to die even more scared than it would have in the wild, because there's like this strange predator with predator smell doing a crazy lady like talking to an animal voice, and it's bright, you know, the lids are shut on the boxes, but it's in a bright room. There's a space heater on in the corner. Everything smells funny. Is it just like, ugh, is this animal just now going to die even more frightened and confused than it would have out in the wild? But then I'm thinking, no, it was in the road. So if maybe it's going to die in this box now in my garage. But it would have not had a happy ending at all if I'd left it out there. So I was trying not to like make myself feel like I just made the situation even worse. So yeah, it was in there, and I went in the house and I was just chilling and like researching wildlife centers and anything I could find in the area on where I could take it, who I could call. 'Cause like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to put it. I didn't know where its burrow could like be if it was in the area. If I like shove it in a burrow, like I unbundle it from the towel and like push it into like a burrow under a building, and there are other groundhogs there and that's not its home, they're going to be like, what the fuck, no, and they're going to like kill each other. You know, I couldn't, my conscience would not have let me just like dump it out back behind our building or something. I just couldn't do it. So then I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, I'm gonna I thought about it, and I was like, it's in a box, and it's wrapped in towel in the box that's in the box. So I went out. Okay, I don't think rabies is real. If I've not gotten rabies is not real. Same thing with scurvy and pink eye. If I've never had scurvy or pink eye, they're not real. They're not things. They can't be. Okay, anyway, so I went out and I opened the big box, and I gently opened the lid, the flaps of the little box. I'm bent over in the big box, and the towel's kind of like I'm like, oh God, it's still burritoed up in there. It's like dying, wrapped up like a Chipotle burrito. So like I gently like pulled the towel up around it, just enough that it wasn't like completely encased under it, so it could move around in there. And it was moving around in there, which I'm like, okay, at least it's not dead yet. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So eventually I decided, I took the little box, I scooted it against the side of the big box and gently tipped it over, so groundhog person friend would have to like go out into the big box so it would have room to move around, because I was like, if it's dying, if it's horribly sick, if it's really weak, it might not have the strength to jump out of the little box into the big box to move around. I am going into absurd, completely unnecessary amounts of detail. I'm sorry. It's a curse. So, I did that so it could like mess around in the whole big box in case it needed to for some reason. And it was funny. It like rooted around in all the towels. Like, have you ever seen the way a ferret snorkels when they get under a blanket? It was basically snorkeling. It was super cute. Like, it was like snorting. And I thought that was probably a good sign at first. I'm like, is its nose like broken inside and bleeding or something? I always assume the absolute worst about everything, especially sweet little animals and stuff. But it was like snorting and snorting and snorting, and I'm like, I think it's annoyed with me, and maybe that's just what they do. I'm not sure. But it like was rooting under some of the towels and blankets in the big box. And it would like go a little ways, and its like nose would pop up, like pulling the blankets up. And then it was digging, and it was digging furiously. And I was thinking, like, it's got a lot of strength, maybe it's not dying if it's strong enough to be digging furiously around like that. And it like dug its way through a couple towels, and it like bundled itself up like in a little ball in one of the towels, and then just like laid down. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute actually. So anyway, the next day I called a wildlife center, and they were like, well, you can't bring it in today. By the time I found one that would freaking answer, they were like, nah, we close in 30 minutes, so whatever. Bring it in tomorrow. We're open until this time tomorrow. And I gave it a bowl of water in there just in case it was thirsty. They said not to feed it because I didn't know what to do. I've got a giant. Okay, it's not giant. That's an exaggeration. It was a adolescent, maybe half-grown groundhog, like this big, let's say, like full. Oh, which way do I go? Leaning back. Full-grown groundhogs can get big. Like, they can kill small dogs that attack them. Small to medium dogs, you know? They're big fuckers. So, I've got this, like, medium-sized adolescent groundhog in my, like, little enclosed part of my garage, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, is it trying to go back into hibernation? Is that why it went to sleep in the road? Like, was it so disoriented that it just knew it was so cold that it shouldn't be out, and it was just so groggy it couldn't find its way back home? Is that what happened? I was like, should I put it in the freezer? Like, should I put it in the freezer like people do with their, like, goldfish, and then they thaw them in the spring? Like, I don't know what to do. But, I had a space heater on, like, far away from it. So the room was warm. It wasn't like horrible frigid winter temperatures out, but it wasn't like hot. Because I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't want to disrupt its hibernation even more if that's going to cause the animal stress. So I didn't want it to get like super hot, like 70 degrees or something, you know, after it was out in like, it was like 8 degrees. When we went out and got it, it was like 8 degrees. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, it's dying of, I almost said heat stroke because it's time for me to go to bed. You know, it's dying of, what in the hell? It's got frostbite, basically, hypothermia, whatever. So, I'm itchy. Okay, I need more hydration. I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I make it nice and cozy warm, or will that, like, put it in shock? Will it, like, hurt the animal if I interrupt its biorhythm, whatever in the heck is going on that should have had it hibernating? I didn't know. So the person on the phone, he said, don't feed it, which I was a little disappointed about because I bought like a whole ass salad thing. I researched thoroughly what groundhogs eat, and I got everything for a really fancy little healthy salad for it. Lettuce, raspberries, carrots, all kinds of things. But they were like, don't feed it. You can give it water, but don't feed it and keep it warm. So I'm like, okay, well, at least, they told me that to keep it warm, so that's good. So that whole day, it just chilled in our room thing. It was doing fine. I wanted to get some like videos of it and pictures of it for Instagram and YouTube, but I was just like, I can't traumatize it for that. I just can't do that to it. But I peeked at it like twice, 2 or 3 times that day. Wednesday, yes. And it was really funny. Like, Wednesday was when I started believing, that was the day I talked to the wildlife person, I think it might be okay. I think it might not be dying horribly, because I would peek at it and I would talk in my like crazy old like lady talking to a wild animal voice, this very soothing voice I do that must sound freaking deranged to any animal subjected to it, I'm sure. But I would open the flaps of the big box very gently, take a peek at it, make sure it didn't like push all the blankets into the water bowl and soak itself with cold water or something. And like it, when I would talk to it, it would kind of root around and like peek out from under the towels and the blankets. And it was funny. If you guys didn't see me updating about the stuff on Twitter, it was funny. it like sat up groggily, and then it like looked at me, and it gave me this like really reproachful look. Like groundhogs can't convey that kind of disdain. It's a groundhog, but it did. And it gave me this look over its shoulder, and then it went back under the blanket and like rooted around vigorously and dug around and curled up in a little ball and went and laid back down. I'm like, I'm sorry. I act the exact same way when somebody wakes me up and I'm not done sleeping yet, so I get it. I'm sorry. But it was really funny because I was like, it seems like it's trying to go back into hibernation, but it's annoyed because now it's warm. It doesn't know where it is. All this weird, crazy shit is happening to it. You know, so it's trying to go back into hibernation, but it's basically sleeping restlessly. And I researched this stuff. It's just interesting. All these like goofy little animals you see galumphing around the town where you live. Researching them is interesting. And I discovered that groundhogs, woodchucks, whistle pigs, those little fellers, when they hibernate, and I don't know if this is how it is for a lot of hibernating animals, but it's not like a coma. It's not like comatose state. It's a lot of different places described it more like when you have the flu and you're really, really, really sluggish and you just can't really do anything. You don't feel like doing anything. So they do get up. They get up and they root around a little bit, and sometimes they go out of their burrows. And they eat all of their stored food they have in there, and then they go back to sleep. So they do stir. It's just like most of you guys are like grown-up adults, right? Not like 18-year-old adults. We're like 20s, 30s, like real adults, right? Like when groundhogs hibernate, it's basically like if we were allowed to sleep and just keep sleeping until we were done sleeping. Just like for months, you know? They just like chill and occasionally come out to like go potty and get a snack, and then they just go back to sleep. So yeah, it was very interesting. So Thursday, I had to go to the place, and I was scared because the closest freaking wildlife rescue was 40 minutes away, and that's highway driving. I don't like driving where I've never been before, and I do not like highway driving, especially when it's to somewhere I've never been. These are not good things together, especially not when you are trying to transport a wild animal in your vehicle with you and listen to the GPS that's not cooperating at all. So I wanted to herd it back into the little box that was in the big box and turn the big box up, the little box right upright, and close the lid and put the little box in the car. That was not feasible because the person I enlisted to help me encourage the little fellow back into the smaller box that was in the big box, scared the shit out of it inadvertently. But it was funny because I'd never seen it that animated. Like, if like you're chilling with a completely wild animal, like I tried not to look directly at it. You know, I talked in this soothing voice because animals that are predators are like imposing. They look straight at you. I got big old buggy eyes. So if I'm staring at a wild animal like this, it's going to be like, oh, that's a problem. So, you know, common sense to me dictates that you don't do that because the animal's going to be like, no, this thing is going to eat me. The person who's helping me get in the box that was not a given to them. So they're like staring at it. and then they cough at it, and it was so cool. I'm this excited about a freaking groundhog. But it was like it was like peeking out of its towel blanket, and it like this person was staring at it, and it was like it sat up like no 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 no. And that was the first time I got to see how big its teeth were and its claws. And it looked a lot bigger then than it did in a little bundle on the road when I kidnapped it from the road the first time. So, long story short, we left it in the large box. We put the large box in my like trunk area, made sure it was totally secure, wouldn't be sliding around, and then I had to drive 40 minutes to get to the wildlife place. The problem is, a bunch of stuff happened on Thursday where I left my house after 3 and the place closed at 4, and I was like, shit. So I had to drive as fast as I could without driving fast enough to get pulled over. And as fast as I could without careening around. Oh, I hate highway driving. People are such idiots. People are assholes, and just people are idiots when they drive. Such idiots. So, I just started cackling hysterically in my car. This poor freaking animal. Oh, because I just had the thought, like, what if I saved this groundhog from being hit by a car and killed, only to kill it by getting it in a car accident because the person driving it somewhere in a box is a lunatic? Like, what if I saved this animal from getting hit by a car to die in a car accident on the way to wildlife rescue? So yeah, it was a good time. It was really silly. I managed pretty well. I didn't have too many people be jerks when I had to like go a lot slower when I was merging and turning different places. And I got to the place right before they closed, and they're like, we're glad you got here in time." I'm like, me too. I would have just sobbed and given up on life if I had to drive home with the stupid groundhog and come back tomorrow. So they took it. They had me fill out all this information. They were like, "Where did you find it? What county was it?" And I told them, and they were like, "Oh, you guys are from that far away?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It took all this information. They took it. I told them, "You can have whatever towels or blankets it's nesting in. I don't want them." It had made little doo-doos and things, which was very good, because if it's making doo-doos, it's not dead yet. It was going potty in the box. But I don't want any of that back. It can keep its furnishings. You can keep its furnishings. And they're like, "Okay." And they said that it looked really skinny. So I don't know if it has been awake for many moons. Because kind of what I strongly suspected was that something scared it awake from its hibernation, and it was just so disoriented it couldn't figure out where it was supposed to go. And then it got really cold, and then there was a bunch of snow, and it was totally lost. And maybe it had been wandering around starving for a while. I didn't know. The other thing is that when I like drove out on Tuesday night to try and catch it and put it in the box, it was dark out by then, and my headlights are really harsh. And in the lighting of it, like facing me and me facing it, and the headlights being like over here, it looked really injured. Like the way its fur was matted and there was like melted snow on its head, not matted, but the way its fur was with the snow on its head, it looked like it had a pretty good laceration on its head. So I was like, it got hit by a car. If I had fucking gotten it instead of going to the store and coming home, it wouldn't have gotten hit by a car. You know, I was thinking all these horrible things. But then when it was in the box and I was checking on it that night and then Wednesday, it was fine. Like, it had no injuries on its head. It didn't seem injured. So at first I had thought something must have attacked it. Either it got, like, hit by something, like the snowblower, like, shot snow straight into its burrow somehow and scared it awake, or like a coyote or something attacked it and was trying to kill it and that scared it awake and it got away, or I didn't know what. But now I don't know what happened, but it somehow must have just gotten interrupted from its hibernation. I probably just, like, totally spit in the face of natural selection. It was probably just an animal that its body erroneously woke it up too early. Didn't correctly, like, receive the signals from the environment and the fact that it was a freaking icebox still outside and not time for little groundhogs to go foraging for snacks. So, you know, I don't know. But my thinking is, when people are like, why do you put spiders outside? Why don't you squish them and stuff like that? Okay, I have horrifyingly bad allergies. I am allergic to all raw fruits and vegetables. I am allergic to pollen, horrifically allergic to ragweed, grass, trees, molds, all animals, like deathly allergic to guinea pigs. So I'm probably allergic to the groundhog too. Allergic to horses, allergic to everything. Ferrets, everything. Avocado, deathly allergic to avocado. I'm allergic to everything. Everything. If my cat makes biscuits on me, I get horrifyingly bad hives. I have just willed myself through mild anaphylaxis multiple times in my life without knowing what it was. I'm pretty sickly. I'm pretty sickly, and I've got, you know, myriad of other issues as well. I can eat almost no fruits and vegetables. I eat steamed vegetables, but that's basically it. Hence me saying, if I have not gotten scurvy, it's not real. If that stuff was real, I would have it. But I am proof that natural selection does not work on human beings, because I should not be here at any other time in history if I had been born in any country that was not as incredibly prosperous and blessed and medically advanced as America is. I would not be here. I should not be here. Health-wise, nature-wise, I should not be here. When I think of scurvy, I think of the guy who had pickles for gums in SpongeBob. Okay. But natural selection didn't work on me. I cheated the system. So, for me, an anomaly who shouldn't be alive, to then, like, be the cruel exactor of natural selection to, like, dole that out to other little animals doesn't seem fair to me. Like, that seems hypocritical for me to kill the spider. Or not slow down and honk so the stupid bird flies off of the road that should be killed so its dumb fat bird genes don't go on to other little baby birds to get splattered. You know what I mean? But it's like that feels a little hypocritical. For me to be like that agent of, like, exacting natural selection on little animals when I cheated the system by existing. So, aw. Good night, Aquamadula Best Princess. Godspeed. Have a lovely, lovely evening and stuff. And anybody else I missed, I'm so sorry. Bye-bye. But I'm just like, I can't do it, bro. I can't, like, I couldn't leave this animal to die. Like, I saw it there. I knew it was there. I couldn't leave it. A part of me would have died if I left that little animal out there. 'Cause I knew it was there. I would have just been sitting there knowing it was there. Knowing that at some point something horrible happened to it. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I couldn't. So they said it was really skinny. They didn't remark on whether it looked diseased or not, but obviously they had just gotten it. They had just set down the box and looked at it and then came out and told me that they checked off like malnourished or something or starving on the box, maybe both of them. So that was interesting that it was so underweight. And they said, I don't know. They took a bunch of my information, which was really nice of them, so they could update me. And they also gave me a case number. So I was number like 58. Like little Mr. Groundhog was the 58th case of a wild animal being brought to them this year. So they gave me a number to call their county's wildlife rescue, and they said give us at least a day, to try and like rehabilitate it and stuff. So I didn't call them today. Today was Friday. It's been tomorrow for a minute. But I think tomorrow during the hours when they're open. This is just gross. It's not even endearing anymore. I'm probably going to call them tomorrow and see if the groundhog died or it had like borderline personality disorder or like a substance addiction or like what the deal was with it. So, I'm hoping it's okay. I'm really hoping they can nurse it back to health and let the little fat thing kick it out into the wild so it waddles away and finds a home and starts foraging again in the spring when it should have been awake. But I don't know. It's just silly. I know it's silly, but I could not have lived with myself. I couldn't knowing it was right there. And at first I felt awful because I was like, what if I just brought it in my garage and now it's going to die an even more frightening death than it would have out in nature because it's like half in fight or flight mode because it thinks there's some predator looming over it and it smells all these scary foreign smells. But, as time went by, I realized I may have saved its life. Like, it may still die. It could have still died before I was able to get it to the rescue, but it would have died horribly had I not saved it. So that made me feel a lot better. It made me, I don't know, it just gave me some hope. It made me really, really hopeful and happy that I was able to do something good and I may have saved it. So that's my groundhog story. Groundhogs are not as soft as they look. I did pet it a little teensy weensy bit. When it was just kind of like chilling and waiting for me to heck off so it could go back to sleep. But it was kind of cute. It was pretty. You know how like animals look all like just dumpy and brown, and then you look at them up close and you're like, oh, it's actually beautiful. It's all different colors. It was like that. So I really hope the little fricker is okay. And all of the mayhem I put it through, mayhem is not the right word. All the pandemonium I put it through was worth it. Yes, Izub said it was rescued by a semi-sentient grilled cheese. Thank you. That was an absolutely horrifying visual earlier. I'm real sorry about the grilled cheese. My brain just goes weird places. Thank you, Sardi. That's an awesome story. Did you go to bed, Dr. Keeve? Or were you saying goodnight to Spinal? Good night. Assassin said, Goldang White Peepo and their shuffles cards. Compassion for animals in need. Yeah, that's not allowed anymore, I guess, for white people to do. It's so stupid. I don't get it. I don't care what color I would have been born or ethnicity. I would have driven the groundhog to the wildlife center. Regardless. But anyway, God, I'm itchy. Help me. I'm that. Okay. That was my story. That was my story about my little groundhog buddy. And I didn't get rabies, or nothing else. I didn't get bitten. I got given a really dirty look, which was really funny. Just looked at me like, what even are you? Stop. And then it would go back under the blankies and go to sleep. It was really cute. So anyway, yeah. I think that was all really. I'm out of stuff and things to say. Good night, Sardi. But that's my groundhog story. That took, like 40 minutes, an hour? So, thank you. Thank you, dear God, 24 people listen to my groundhogs. What are you doing with your lives? Shame on all of you. Yeah, man, like that. Oh, I'm so freaking itchy, dude. That was my story. It was really stressful. The drive was really stressful. But I know it's really dumb, but I'm really proud of myself that I was able to handle it. So that was good progress. I think the fact that I was able to stay level-headed enough to handle that and not freaking like die and shit. I think that's a good thing, and I'm proud of myself. And also, I kind of like drove, like my will to not die in a fiery car crash was stronger, because if I killed the freaking groundhog in a car crash, if all that effort had been for naught and the stupid little fuzzy thing had died because of my incompetence and not, just unrelated to it, I would have been mad. I would have been very displeased from the great beyond. So I had to see it through, and it was fun. It was an adventure. People are dropping like flies because I bullied them. That is fair. Good night. I love you all. But yeah, thank you. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate your patience. You're so sweet, RJ. We like your stories. Izu was playing Yakuza and listening to me. Hell yeah. Wes says Groundhog experience is alien abduction. It did. It really did. What would you think if you're like a little goofy animal and this like weird skinny alien thing with these huge buggy eyes? It's like, hi, it's okay. It's okay. Like, freaking, what is that? What would you even think if you're a little animal and some crazy thing was saying these things and doing these things to you? What would you do? Jen says it was a good story. I had nothing better to do. I'm not judging you. I'm sorry. I'm just picking. Ooh, Assassin is doing 3D model work. What are you doing? I am talking to a bunch of lovely individuals on the internet, I think. And thinking about going to bed at 4 in the morning. Because it's 4 in the morning. I stayed up really late. Check Your Logic said, I'm just trying to make sure I don't go to sleep scared again. Oh, poopy. I wish I had some recommendations, Check Your Logic. Would you... Oh, I don't have many things here. Is there anything that you would like to... Duh. If I could give you some, like, very... Oh, I'm so angry that that's the thumbnail it picked for me. Like, I could look in my favorites and try and find something to give you to just put on till you fall asleep. Have you watched Steven Crowder interview Alex Jones? I do not know how that was recommended to me, but I watched that clip thing on YouTube, and it was nice. I had a good time. Yeah, no, like all my favorites are really, really depressing. I like binge watched like 200 Hollywood Undead interviews. And then there's a bunch of interviews with like homeless people on Skid Row. There are a bunch of videos from a lady who had anorexia. There are a bunch of videos from a girl who transitioned to a male, decided, no, I'm not trans, and detransitioned. There's a bunch of Oni plays. There's a bunch of Go Herping. I could recommend you some Go Herping videos. Hell yes, I listen to Hollywood Undead. I love them to death. Beyond all reason, I love Hollywood Undead. Could you just like... oh, I'm okay. Could you just like search for Hollywood Undead interviews and let it like randomize a playlist for you of them? I haven't been doing many interviews recently, and it makes me very sad. I don't know. Something I do if I can't sleep is I will just find an old Oni Plays playlist and just put it on play and go to sleep listening to that. I really enjoy that. I have weird dreams, but it's really soothing if I need noise to be able to sleep. Their Song City perfectly. Yeah. It's interesting. Some of the stuff that they have said, I'm not sure where they are politically, but I don't think that they care to adhere to the mainstream for the sake of it in any way, shape, or form. But I love them. I love them to death. So I don't know. I would recommend pulling up an Oni Plays playlist, but if you don't know them, if you're not familiar with their voices, that would keep me awake. My hair scared me. I thought it was a monster. Or Go Herping. Alex's videos are really good. I don't have any other suggestions for you, unfortunately. I gotta go sleepy, so yeah, man. You tried playing songs in your head yesterday when trying to sleep. That kind of works for me. I try to compose my own music as I'm falling asleep, and that's like just the right amount of energy that I'm expending and keeping busy from different little parts of my brains that it helps the rest of it shut down. But it's like stuff like that is interesting because everybody's different. For me, there are certain things that I can like imagine that will really stop bullying me, Izub. I'll go to sleep when I go to sleep. God. Let me destroy my life through self-sabotage and a complete lack of discipline, man. But like there are certain things, like certain scenarios I can play out in my head, certain scenes, certain like challenges I try to kind of think myself out of. All kinds of different things. Or like composing music, I'll try and figure out, like I'll take one of my favorite songs and I'll take one of my favorite singers and I'll try and imagine how that artist would cover that song. Like I will imagine like how would Purity Ring cover Precious by Depeche Mode or something. And I would try and figure out how that band would cover that song. And then after kind of using that as the thing that keeps my brain busy till I can fall asleep for a couple nights, then I'll like try and envision what kind of music video would they do for that. Stuff like that. Like they're ultra specific things that are really effective at helping me fall asleep. Super duper effective. And then there are other things that are not effective at all that wake my brain up too much. It's funny, you know, everybody's different in that regard as far as what, if you need to like think long enough to help your brain wind down, that'll help you. But, what was I going to say? yeah, RJ, that's cute. I am now Miss Piggy. Thank you. I kept calling the groundhog that when we were driving. I'm like, I'm sorry, Piggy, because I don't know. I was thinking guinea pig, or they call... Nobody actually calls groundhogs whistle pigs. That's just something they made up on Wikipedia to see if people were actually reading it. But I kept calling it Little Piggy. And then I started cackling again as I was driving, because I was just like, I'm sorry. I just, like, unwittingly named you after the little kid in Lord of the Flies that they kill, like, 150 pages in. You're Piggy, and I didn't mean for that to be the connotation. I promise that won't be your fate. And it's just, like, scratching around the box, like, get me out of here. Somebody save me. What was I going to say? I can write, like, creative writing when I'm falling asleep. I spoiled Lord of the Flies for you. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's like me getting mad at, people telling me what happens at, like, the end of Phantom of the Opera or The Count of Monte Cristo. Like, I've gotten mad at people for things like that, for spoiling, like, what was the one thing I got really mad about recently? Oh, somebody spoiled what happened at the end of a book that came out in, like, the early 1900s. I was like, why would you tell me? Like, I have no right to be distraught by this thing. It's very silly. But yeah, I don't know, like, for me, I have like described, dude, I was pissed. I was so pumped to read Lord of the Flies. I bought it from Barnes and Noble because everybody's like, oh, it's so horrible. Oh my God, oh, that book. And I'm like reading it and I'm reading it. And I'm like, it took 150 pages for the kids to start killing each other. Are you shitting me? It took this long for anything to get interesting. Like, you know, as somebody who has heard how awful it is, I was like, when does it get interesting? And then finally they pushed Piggy off of the cliff and he died. And I'm like, finally something interesting happened. What was it that Captain Ahab does at the end of Moby Dick? What was I going to say? Oh, sometimes when I describe to people the things I do to help myself fall asleep, people are like, whoa, we spoiled it more. I'm sorry. My brain is not doing it. It's time to go to bed. But yeah, people are like, well, you shouldn't do things like that because it'll wake you up. You shouldn't write fiction when when you're trying to fall asleep, because that'll wake you up. But for me, it's like, for everybody it's different, for your energy levels, for how stressed out you are. Like, for me, I have to keep my brain busy just enough to keep it from, like, spiraling into panic about apocalypse nonsense, whatever my concern is. You know, I keep it occupied, the couple little parts working just enough it's like a distraction tactic to keep the rest of my brain from exploding into like a panic town. Shire. Okay. I don't know what else, man. I think I'm gonna go to bed, probably. Uh-oh, new has-been hotel designs. I don't want to get that email. I don't have a bunch of money for that. Okay. All right. Hi, Johnny Hellcat. Hello. I'm been here, evidently, for 3 hours and 5 minutes, and I am going to sleep soon. These were not very good. I'm going to put this one back in the hole and maybe make myself eat it with my coffee in the morning. But it's not likely. So, yeah, YouTube said I fantasize and have conversations in my head to fall asleep. Yes, that's something I've been doing more lately. I just like conversations I wish I'd had or that I'd like to happen or something. Yeah, I try and envision how they will go. And it's super, super soothing. I don't know why. But, I don't know anymore. That's about all. I'll bring this back to, because it's cute. You can see my collarbone a lot now that I've lost weight. Like, it's really there a lot all the time. It's weird. So weird. So weird. I like, well, it's really weird. Like, all this weight just, like, evaporated off of me. I'm not complaining. It's just very strange. Medicine is strange. Biology is strange. I don't know. Oh. Can you guys hear that? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. Okay. Who's leaving? Check your logic. Are you going night-night? Good night. Okay. You can do it, dude. You can just, like, pull the slider back to the beginning of my stream. I'm so happy. This is the greatest thing ever. All right. Okay. That looked weird, but no, my cushiony armrest has a hole in it, and it whistles. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy. But yeah, if you want to check your logic, you could drag the slider back to the very beginning of the stream and just, it'll give you 3 whole hours of absolute garbage to listen to keep your brain occupied till you fall asleep. I don't know. That would be my only suggestion. I really like listening to people stream to fall asleep if I'm alone or unnerved or whatever. So anyway, I don't know. I love you guys very much as this parasocial relationship allows. I do. I appreciate you guys so much. You're so funny and cool, and your support means a lot to me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm gonna take my ear circles out because I'm sleepy. Wait, who's okay, I'm getting distracted by the chat. Ouch. Okay. I don't know what my little bye-bye speech is. But I need to do it. I need to do it promptly and actually leave. Ouch! I hurt myself. Everything's fine. I missed her. I just woke up and this is the best thing to wake up to. I might have to watch it from the beginning. Hell yeah, man. This is just top tier entertainment right here. This is... It's good. You will not regret it. Not even a little bit. You will have a good time. Okay. All right. I'm going. I'm going to bed, Assassin, I promise. I'm sinking in my chair as I fall asleep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hang in there, everybody, and please do everything within your power to have a good day. If today was crappy, please do everything within your power to make tomorrow a good day. Because whether or not you realize it, you are worth the effort. And if you start to live your life instead of just letting it happen to you, good things will manifest in ways you never would have thought possible. What else? Share, subscribe if you feel so compelled, whatever. If not, that's fine. More than anything, I just want you to be happy and not itchy like my leg was just now. So, if subscribing is incorporated into how you accomplish that, then so be it. If not, it's okay. What else? Thank you. Is that how it goes? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much. And I'll see you again soon. Is that it? Maybe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much. I think that's next. And I will see you again soon. Bye, guys. Your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. Okay.